Hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for being patient. While I wait for my man Burgle to get on the game, I'm gonna play a little bit of Lethal Zone here. All right. Excuse me.
I need some meds and a good sleep.
Jesus.
Why do I always find the ugly ones?
Fuck it. Do it. Towards a rear storage. What do you want about? I don't even know what that means.
God, I am so sick of plague zombies.
Me too, girl.
How'd I get this job again? Dear God, I'm tired.
That's gonna take it out the easy way. I'm not trying to give myself pain and suffering.
Hurry, don't let up now.
Oh fuck. Hello, Mr. Farrell. Oh boy. Ooh.
Hard around, that won't last. Aim for the head. Piece of shit. Okay, cleared.
What? Oh, I thought I dodged early.
I'm calling this blade heart history. I don't know about you, but I feel safer already. Fuck, it's still kicking.
You guys not able to climb or what? Jeez, that's a lot of you. Let's play kill you one by one over this. Or are they gonna act dumb now? Just game was a little brighter at night, but makes sense.
Lying around and a bunch of stuff got ruined.
I finally grabbed my loot.
Last one left. Looks like we got a bloater.
Finally something to do.
Help's on the way. Hold the fort.
You have no idea what it takes to survive, do you?
Got him. I'll just drive through the field, why not? My car will probably flip, but whatever. That's the game's fault, not mine. Bruh.
shittier day than us.
Yo, what the fuck?
That was noisy.
I don't think there's anything to loot here, is there?
Oh, we didn't
Nope.
fucking help at all.
That's too bad.
Oh, I guess I should loot them.
Nothing to find here.
I'm gonna tab out really quick so I can invite Burgle.
Okay,
Hola.
let's go.
How's it going?
Do you want me to raid you, maybe?
That's your choice. If you want, you can stream it.
I mean, I'll probably start up later. How long do you have today?
3 more hours.
Okay, I'll just start up after your stream then. There's no reason to run 2 streams of the same thing. Let's see, raid. Where the fuck are you?
I mean, I don't mind. I honestly don't. I don't know if that's... Maybe you feel differently on it, but either way, I'm neutral either way. But how was your stream or gaming going? Did you guys fail a couple times?
We failed a couple of times, yeah.
I was just looking. I was like, wow, he's been on day 3 for a while.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm not keeping up with my infamy budget, but yeah.
That's fine. You're gonna get there any day, so it's not super important. Welcome gamers. Welcome Well 420. Welcome Striraid. Thank you Burgle as well for the raid. I appreciate it.
A little bit on green, like the lowest.
Do you want to go over to standard zone? Therefore, it's not difficult, but at least it won't be a walk in the park. Green zone is meant for people who like basically have never played a video game in their life. So I'd recommend standard. So there's at least some sort of challenge, because I think on green you'll find like one zombie just walking around doing its own thing, and they attack slower. So I'd recommend standard.
Sure. We can play on any difficulty. You know, maybe we should. What's the third or like second hardest?
It's a standard zone.
Okay, yeah, let's play on standard then.
Okay, so I'll let you. You can either, I think you can change the difficulty on your world, or if you want, you can make a new community, skip the tutorial, and launch up a standard zone, and you can create 3 new survivors. And
wait, do you want me to host?
Yeah, because well, we can swap between the two, because I mean, I play on higher difficulties, but I have a community set up on standard zones specifically for specifically to play with people who are new like you and stuff. So I'll have a community set up, but you can play with other players, but when your characters get tired, you have to swap between them in game. And if you ever need to go do some TLC on your world, oh boy, I heard my voice in your mic. It fucked me up.
I'm just gonna mute it.
Okay. But we'll just swap between the 2 worlds. You can just do some objectives on mine. I can make sure all my players are healed, stuff like that. Let me just go home.
Let's play on your world. I just wanna learn the game for now.
Okay. I figured you'd learn better if you'll have to add my Xbox account or follow me through the Steam overlay. If you open up multiplayer or the multiplayer button, there'll be a button that says manage account link.
My accounts.
Yeah. So as I was saying, I feel like it might make more sense for you to be for us to play specifically on your world at least first, because that way you can understand the mechanics of like setting up your community and stuff. Because on my world,
Sure.
how it works is you're basically just helping me out with what I'm doing. You get loot and stuff, but you don't actually progress anything other than your character's XP and stuff like that by playing in other people's worlds. So it doesn't help you at all to play on mine, just to help me when I know, you know, already what I'm doing and stuff like that.
Okay. Okay, I'm starting my game. I'm gonna change it to normal. How
Sounds
do
good.
I how do I invite you?
So did you manage your account link through the multiplayer button?
Yes, I did.
If you're following me, then I should be able to follow you back.
So
Let me
how
see.
do I follow you?
Well, if you click manage account link, it'll bring up the Steam overlay. You hit yes, continue, and then it'll show that your account is linked with Xbox. If there's no friends to suggest, then there's probably nothing we can do. Let me see. It looks like I can join your game. You do not have permission to join this session. The host may need to add your Xbox Live gamer tag. Okay, that's why. Okay, so if you open up the multiplayer prompt again,
Yeah.
and hit go to xbox.com, and then you sign into your account, do all that mumbo jumbo, it'll allow you to go to your Xbox account or your Xbox profile, and you can add me, or I can.
In the Steam overlay, can you just write like Alt 2 so I can copy the character? Because I can't use my Alt key for some reason in the Steam overlay.
Okay.
I'll just do it myself. There we go. You just need to copy that character. No, that's the wrong copy link. Copy. Paste. Does this reveal my email address?
If you're not logged in, you'll have to log in, so you'll probably want to not show your screen for a minute.
Yeah. Yeah, I stopped my stream.
Oh yeah, so there you go. Do you by chance know what your gamer tag is so I can add you?
Burgela.
It's just Burgle?
No, it's Burgela.
What does it end with, an A? Or UH? Oh, okay, gotcha. Burgela. Say to Decay 2. Add friend. So did you play this on stream the other day?
Yes.
Nice.
But no one was watching pretty much. So. Okay, it's sending me a message on my other email here. Oh, it's so long. Holy shit.
Make sure. Oh.
Okay.
Okay, it looks like I have you added now.
Okay.
Let me try and join you now through State of Decay. Yeah, I think you might have to invite me back, or add me back. I don't know, the whole Xbox overlay is kind of weird. Well, actually, no, it says we're friends now, so let me try one more time.
Okay, how do I'm on the Xbox page here, but I don't...
So if you go onto the link that I sent you, at the top right corner you should see your avatar, and if you click it you'll see Xbox profile.
Yeah.
And then that's where you'll see the section where it says find people or clubs and stuff like that, and if you search in Aviso as it is spelled already, you'll find me.
Major Nelson. Find people or clubs and then Aviso.
Yeah, just type in Aviso. It might already say that we're added, but I just wanted to clarify before we get started.
Aviso Drew Sims.
Hell yeah, that's me. Why you just doxed me? I'm just kidding.
Oh wait, that's a name? I see.
That's my last name, yeah.
I thought that was like drawing Sims or something.
No.
Does it say... Wait, does it say my name?
I'm
sorry about that.
No, you're good. I don't have you on screen anyways.
Oh, it says my name there. Ha ha ha. It's fine though. I've shown my name on stream before. I just don't want to make it like super public or anything, just for
There you go. I'm connecting to you now.
How do I?
Your friend has set their game to green zone. Remember, permadeath is still a thing. Okay, I'm joining. So yeah, if you open up the difficulty tab, which should be, honestly, I usually use the map, which is M, and it's bound on my mouse. I'll usually open up the map and then use A and Q and E to tab between the other tabs.
Oh, okay. So do we go dread?
Dread, honestly, as a new player, I wouldn't recommend. I would do standard as a new player to help get your bearings.
So how do I switch it though? Oh, D. I press D.
Yeah, or you can just click either or.
Fuck it, it's not working. I'm pressing D like a motherfucker on it and it's not working.
Will it let you click to the next difficulty?
No. Fuck it, I'll just
Or maybe there's a chance it might actually be locked. You might, either way you can.
a new world on.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say do that, or we can do some of the main objectives and then you can move to a new zone. Normally how it'll work is that if you open up the map and zoom out, you'll see locations in corners of the map that you can quote unquote escape to and go to a new area without having to make a new world and stuff like that.
Communities. Can I delete this community? Yes.
If you want to, yeah.
Start new community, skip tutorial. Trumbull, Providence, Cascade, Megger. Okay, so which one do I pick?
For what, the difficulty?
No, the map.
Honestly, all of them are pretty good. For starter good ones, I'd probably do like Drucker County or oh gosh, what's the other one? Meager Valley is good as well.
I hate how Microsoft fucking just...
Yeah, I'm planning on listening to the song well as soon as I finish the stream today before I get off today. That was the plan. Yeah.
My stream got banned for that. Can I... Are they random, these ones I pick?
So you can look at the stats. All I would really suggest as a new player is to make sure you don't grab a character that can't get 7 stars. Some characters might have specific traits that won't allow them to be able to get maximum stats in something. Like some of them might have asthma, and therefore instead of being able to level them up to 7 stars in cardio, it'll be 5 stars or 4 stars. So just make sure all your characters, for the most part, can maximize everything except for their 5th skill. Their 5th skill is the community skill, and it will either provide personal benefits or community benefits. If you find a person that has knowledge of gardening, that means that you can plant seeds on your garden to get extra food per day, stuff like that. Or knowledge of cooking will allow you to be able to do more improvements inside of your kitchen, make hearty meals for everybody so they have more stamina, stuff like that. So pretty much, just obviously you don't want to have like 2 of the same people in your community to have that. But good starting one. Go ahead.
1 5 mechanic. I have one. Let's see, 1 2 3 4 5. 1 5 fighter. And then the last one. I guess I should go with a gardener, maybe. TV trivia, is that useful?
Oh man, I can't remember on the top of my head what TV trivia does, but some of those 1-star skills do provide some good benefits. One of them is driving, which allows you to drive longer without wasting gas, and then it also is quieter, so when you're driving you're not alerting zombies as much.
I have someone here who can talk to plants. That sounds useful.
That might just be like a trait. Some traits will have no benefit or loss of like anything, but depending on the person, some people might have like traits where they start more fights, like they're an antagonizer and stuff like that. So there's always usually pros and cons per player in your community.
I see.
Talking to plants seems like a Burgle thing to do. Yeah, well, same with that one. I'm planning. I am gonna watch or listen to them today before I get off, and I'll let you know what I think. I guess I should have listened to him while I was waiting for Burgle, but he told me to start up the stream, so...
Yeah, I don't care about their blabbering. Okay, so I guess I'm in game. So what do I do now?
I should be able to join you now. Let me try.
An axe, perfect. I have an axe in real life too. I've never used it, of course. I was gonna use it for firewood when camping once, but then never ended up using it. So it's not even sharpened.
So inside the trunk and next to the car that you spawn at, there should be gas and or a repair kit, so you might be able to start the car and use it.
Oh, okay. So
I think it was over here. I'm assuming you just ran over here. Yeah, it's down the road. Okay.
yeah, because I was like, okay, I gotta claim this outpost thingy.
Hold down, will you?
So I don't know what it is by default. I think it might be I, but just a heads up, I'd recommend changing your inventory to your inventory button to tab. That's what I have it set as. But so inside your trunk right now, there's gonna be, actually I'll put it back in here so you can grab it. There's a rucksack with ammo and medical or medicinal stuff. If you grab these rucksacks, instead of keeping them on your back, which will make you encumbered and therefore use more stamina, you can actually grab it and then go up to one of these players, one of your AI, and then access their inventory and then put it on their back. So you should come over here and give it a shot.
Wait, I need to unbind a key. Select previous, select next. Where is that?
Oh, I forgot you're in your settings, my bad.
Fuck it, I'll just do this later. Let's play the game for now.
Okay. Yeah, the default stuff is kind of aids. Honestly, I have a lot of stuff rebound. So yeah, you can only carry one rucksack at a time. So what I usually will do, if you start with 3 people, I grab the rucksack or 2, depending on the difficulty, and I put it on their backs. So if you talk to one of these...
How do I give it to Merchi here?
Talk to one of them and then hit access survivor inventory. And then it'll show you what's in their inventory. If you tab back to yours with Q or E, you can take it off of your back and put it on hers. So that way she can carry it. And then do the same thing with this one, but give it to the next person. Also, one thing to note, as the host can walk through AI and other things. So if me or... So if I'm like blocking a door or something, if you dodge through me, you'll be able to go through me. Like whether I'm not going to troll you, but if somebody was trolling you, trying to block you, if you dodge through them, it'll let you stop having that problem.
Okay, so this car doesn't even have fuel.
Yeah, I thought it was going to. That might be on green zone, or maybe it's just RNG, but we'll be able to find you gas and repair kits later. It looks like it's still running, or it could run, it just needs gas. So we'll go loot a gas station here in a little bit. But as for right now...
I'm just gonna have you lead the way, but wait, can you repeat that thing about the host?
So say if I'm standing in front of a door, the host doesn't have this problem with AI, but as for the other players, or if you are trying to walk through me through a door, whether I'm trolling or I'm just not paying attention and I'm in the way, like through the door, what you want to do is you want to dodge through me. So if you do the dodge animation, it'll let you move through me while walking forward. It might be C by default. I have it set to control. Maybe it's V or Alt, maybe. There you go. Oh, I forgot I don't have a... There we go. Thought I had close combat for a second there. Not yet.
Well, there's nothing in here, although it's...
You have to look at every area on the minimap. So on the minimap, you can see little gray squares. If you walk into those areas, aka the rooms, it'll say that the area is clear. So I just secured the rest of the site. Now you just got to claim, which will be up here.
I'm totally on board with that.
Okay, let's claim it, I guess.
Yeah, this will be your starting home base. It starts off with, I think, 3 small slots and a bed that you can repair and a site that you can clear, and then you can do stuff on it. Fucking German. Didn't work. Yeah, there you go. Wait, are you talking about me? Because, yeah, I usually do have...
How do we make the bots put the trap in here?
What you have to do is you have to either change to them or just grab it from their inventory and put it in there. That will be for everything but your rucksacks. Your rucksacks go over here in the storage. Right behind me.
Okay. Let's just deposit their trap then, I guess. Where is she? She fucking ran away. There she is.
Also, I dropped you some parts that I grabbed from that car. Once you drop off that rucksack, just pick this up and put it in the supply locker. The supply locker is per person, or I guess I should say per community. So whatever you open up this supply locker, this is everything that you own, and when I open it, I see everything I own. This is where I can give you items if you ever need any or stuff like that. And my character's actually really tired, so I'm going to change out of them to somebody else.
You know, cleaning, is it possible to clean this place up?
So because you can upgrade whatever's inside of your base loadout, but you can't necessarily move items and stuff around. The reason it looks like this is because it's the starting base, so it's supposed to look kind of run down. Nothing much you can do there. So one thing I recommend, you can walk up to each individual location to like repair or build things. I find it to be a lot easier if I open up the base. It might be by default. I'm not sure if I rebound it, but you can open up your map and go to the base tab, and you'll actually see every location on the map that are inside your base that you can work on.
So how do I clear the trash here? I don't have enough of those digging icons to do that.
That's labor. So if you have something already being worked on, it'll tell you how much labor it is. So whatever you're doing right now is costing more labor than you have to where you can do this. So if you have more community people in your world, you'll be able to do more tasks at once instead of doing one thing at a time.
Okay, let's go do something. I guess we can maybe...
We can follow the current objectives, which is saying, do we got to go talk to a group to learn what their group needs. But what we'll do first, actually, because there is a gas station down the road, we'll run over to this icon here. We'll go loot this. I think it's a gas station.
Where?
Over by my blue marker. So player 1 is yellow, player 2 is blue.
I see.
So yeah, there is a gas station right down here. The fall damage is pretty brutal, so you got to be careful what you're doing. Don't eat off something too dangerous. But we'll grab some gas so that way we can use your car that we saw. Also, whenever you level up like a certain tier, like fighting or cardio, you'll see it pop up on your screen. But if you ever open up your inventory and press Q once, you'll see on the side there all of your certain skills.
Q is bound to eat bandage.
So as I meant, like you have to open up your inventory first and then press Q, because it'll allow you to cycle through things. So when you play on multiplayer, everything's color coded. So this item here you can loot, but I can't because it's yellow only.
I see.
And in the top left corner, it'll tell you how many items that you can search and what areas need to be explored. I just explored inside here. It's empty, so the site's secure. Whenever you secure a site, it'll actually show you through every section of the map. It'll show you what items are to be looted instead of having to look around aimlessly trying to find the glowing stuff.
Yep.
So yeah, it looks like there's a couple more items in here for you to loot, which is good.
There's a rucksack here.
Pretty much. Well,
can I give this to you, or claim this site, by the way?
If you want to, yeah, if you have enough influence, you can. But honestly, it's really close to your base, which, I mean, it depends on person. I usually keep my outpost far away because at outposts, you can actually change characters. You can grab supplies. The only thing you can't do is turn in rucksacks.
See.
Did you find...
Did we just move all the crap we found here then? So there's more fuel in there, but there's also building materials in there. So maybe we should have the bots follow us.
If you drop a gas can, because I can't loot the items that you opened. You have to drop items on the ground. But if you open up and grab a gas can and drop it on the ground, I'll go fill up the gas tank or the car.
Okay.
So if you open up your inventory, it should be R. You have to make sure you're hovered over it. Perfect. So if you want, you can follow me or just wait right here. There is a small zone that I have to be in mind of. If I were to ever run away from you too far, or you were to drive far away from me, it'll teleport me to you.
Okay, so it's this zone right here, the big red circle. Okay, I'll just start moving loot then, I guess.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna go grab the car for you, and then depending on the vehicle, it'll carry more stuff. Some cars you can actually upgrade with metal fragments, or sorry, metal kits, and with those kits, it will allow you to add upgrades to your vehicles, but usually at the cost of loot space. So I usually don't do it. The higher the difficulty you play, the more fragile your car is. Like on the hardest difficulty, I hit like 5 zombies and it wants to blow up, which is somewhat realistic. Sorry, well, I'm not doing a very good job of reading chat right now. I'm kind of paying attention. Well, I don't know. I just feel like the bodies, a lot of bodies and stuff, like if you drive into a group of people, I feel like it would fuck up the car pretty bad, but maybe I'm oblivious.
It would fuck up the front. It would like fuck up the cow catcher or whatever you call those things on the front of the car.
Like the bumper?
The bumper, exactly.
Yeah, sorry, I'm not doing a very good job with the chat right now.
Means cow catcher.
Well, I'm sorry. I'm just kind of trying to help speak to Virgil because he's asking a lot of questions.
Like to make a car blow up, you'd have to obviously ignite the fuel source in some way, which, I mean, it's not supposed to be realistic. I'm just spurging out.
Yeah. Also,
is that banned on Twitch?
I don't know.
Okay.
So here, come over here where I'm at. I'm right outside. There's parking spots at every base so you can put your vehicle in. It'll let you know when it's parked. If you have items in the trunk or in your inventory and you're at the trunk space, you can actually press T and it'll transfer all the items from your inventory and the vehicle to your supply locker instead of having to grab everything and walk it in yourself. So if you have anything in your inventory that you want to dump right now, you can just press T on it and transfer it.
Yeah. Okay, so do we take the car or do we like walk the stuff?
No, I'd suggest that we take the vehicle. So we have storage space, we have an escape, and we have one spare gas tank, which is good. It's your choice. Also, when you're inside the vehicle, driver's seat is number 1, driver or passenger's number 2, the one behind me is 3, behind you is 4. So you can actually press the number keys and you can actually swap seats while you're driving or sitting in case you ever need to move. So we'll go to that objective over there. And like I was telling you, the latency and stuff in this game, it's weird. It's not necessarily lag. It's just there's a lot of not necessarily a lot, just depending on the location you are between the person. There's a decent amount of delay. So you might see on your end every once in a while where I drive into a rock or just hit a wall or something when that's not what's happening on my end. Just keep that in mind. And then when you play with me on my world, you'll realize a little bit of latency when it comes to fighting people. So you might be hitting a zombie, but then on your end, all of a sudden you're getting bit by them. So that's why I was saying playing both is good. You can get an understanding of the game. So you have to come talk to this lady. I can't do any of the work because I'm just a side character. You can either use the mouse to click and move through dialogue options, or you can use the WSD, which is what I use.
See.
But thanks for keeping the chat full, well, appreciate it. So right now she's explaining to you the whole blood plague thing and
that's more dangerous. Some advice? Raid your supply locker for the best gear before starting this.
Helping out like this is a good way to make.
So we're gonna go over to the plague heart and we're gonna we'll destroy it because we can do it, or what we'll do is or what you can do is you can kill plague zombies and pick up their plague samples as well. You don't have to necessarily do the plague or destroy the plague heart. Whenever you're damaging the plague heart, it'll actually call over more zombies to defend it. So that's one thing to keep in mind. On this difficulty, it's not that big of a deal. It's just something to keep in mind. Also, there's these special infected called bloaters, which will, if they run into your vehicle, they'll fill it up with gas and it'll hurt you really bad. What you have to do is get out of the vehicle. I can't go this way.
You can go down here, I think.
Hell yeah. And also, all the water in this game is shallow, so you can just drive through it.
Gotta be a plague heart around here somewhere.
Come on, let me up. Also, one thing I don't like about this game, but you know, it's whatever. The driving mechanics, or not the driving mechanics, but the physics of the vehicles is pretty absurd. Like, you can bump into a pebble and your car will do a front flip.
So you go in and kill it, I guess.
So if you open up your map, you'll see like a little red mist surrounding all these areas. That is the blood zone. So if there's ever any buildings inside of that zone that you want to claim for yourself, like for an outpost, you can't until you destroy the plague hearts in that area, which is kind of cool. They added that like within like the past 6 months or something like that. It's a cool strategic feature. So we're gonna kill all these zombies. And so this is the plague heart. You can either shoot at it, you can melee it. I'm gonna start hitting it. Zombies might show up, so just be aware. Also, whenever it starts expanding, like now, you're gonna want to move away. Oh shit, because it'll injure you. I shouldn't have ran out of stamina. That'll happen twice. The second time it expands and shoots out gas, it takes about 10 to 15 seconds longer. So you have to make sure you wait for the mist around it to disappear. I'll let you take it out.
Oh, I missed it. Nice. Plague sample. So we'll need an infirmary later, I guess, to cure the blood plague, I guess.
Yeah, because you'll want your players to rest and to get rid of the infection, but also it'll allow you to remove passive injuries. So if your player is injured, normally you have to use a first aid kit to get rid of the injuries, but you can actually let them rest as well. So yeah, whenever it expands, just make sure you move out of the way until the mist around it disappears.
It's like a
Hell yeah.
mound.
Yeah, it is.
Shit. Oh, it's scary.
Pretty much, I can walk on water. Call me, I was gonna say Moses, but he separates the water, I think. Really, I'm not good with my history or whatever.
Auto aim. It's just annoying.
Yeah, I don't like it either. Also, on every difficulty except for lethal zone, whenever you destroy the plague cart, it'll kill all the plague zombies in the area. So now you don't have to worry about any zombies showing up. So the host can loot it. There's always a lot of loot. Hell yeah.
Yes. Take that. So how do I only use the melee weapon?
So you use the melee weapon by just left clicking. As soon as you ADS, you have the chance to fire your weapon. As soon as you drop your weapon. I'm sorry?
Can you take the late chisel? Is one
Sure.
item left in there?
Make sure you dodge through me. That's how you can get around me.
Can't carry anymore.
That's not too bad, I guess.
I don't have any more space. Let me go drop some stuff off in the car. My character's injured, so I'm gonna probably change people, or I'll just hold off. Yeah, I'd always recommend leaving rucksacks in the trunk. That way you're not as encumbered. Always keep in mind of your inside your inventory. It'll tell you what your weight is. Because depending on your playstyle, it might matter, it might not. But depending on how much you're holding, you'll use up more stamina per swing and stuff like that as well.
I see. Okay, so yeah, I guess we're just gonna loot all of this then.
You can. As a new player, I would usually grab everything, but depending on what you think is important, you don't always have to grab everything as well. Also, like I was telling you about the supply locker, whatever you put into it will go into your supply, not the other person's. Except for rucksacks. Rucksacks are based on the host. So because this is your place, as soon as I drop off a rucksack in the storage, it'll be yours.
We put an outpost here, or what do we?
So this doesn't really give you much if you were to. So I wouldn't personally. Usually you'd want an outpost that either gives you passive benefits like +1 medical, +1 ammo per day, stuff like that.
There's whiskey here. Ah.
Or there's sometimes you can find houses that will supply you 2 extra beds. So depending on how many community members you have and bed space you have, you might need extra beds. So having a bed outpost is good for extra space.
Chemistry textbook, that's useful, right?
That will allow you to, if you find a player that doesn't have any previous skill, or doesn't have a community skill already, or if you want to have a chemistry or a person with knowledge of chemistry read it, it will level up their chemistry skill.
You have a garden here, but it's all dead.
Yeah, that's all just visual. You can't do anything with that. Unfortunately, you can't just grab or build things out of other bases. You can only do it at your own. Maybe that'll be something in the third game.
Well, I think we should go drop off the loot and then return back here.
Yeah, sounds good. And after we drop off the loot, we'll go back by the objective and we'll drop off the plague samples for that lady.
Is storage infinite?
Supply locker storage, yes. Storage space, and no. So if you have too much medical resources or ammo, it'll actually get destroyed over time. So you'll either want to make something out of it or just not loot everything. So inside,
if you have too many resources, they just wither away, basically.
Basically, the idea is that your characters will say something like, "Oh, look, we had too much stuff lying around, and it's something broke," and so it'll tell you like -1 medical or something like that, or -1 ammo, -1 gas, stuff like that. So you can usually just take advantage of that by building or making things that won't take up extra storage space.
So am I infected right now?
So do you see above your minimap like a little bar that shows a thermostat and then a skull? Once it fills up, you're you have blood plague, but right now you are infected, but it doesn't progress or build up. It only will build up if you get hit by more blood plague related items, whether it be the gas spewing out of the blood heart or the plague heart, or from blood zombies, which are all red. It'll fill up. I shouldn't have went this way, but oh well. So yeah, this will be where I was telling you about. This is why the parking in the parking spot is so useful, because you can drop off everything. So yeah, now just go to the trunk and transfer everything to your supply. And when I transfer this medical bag off of my back, it'll go into your storage because this is your world.
I see.
And then yeah, make sure you transfer the one from your back.
Oh, let's see.
Yeah, which is fuel.
T, deposit. Can I just deposit? I'll just deposit all of this crap for now.
There you go.
Then we should probably go back again and loot some more.
Yep. So I'm actually going to drop this and let you transfer it because this is useful for you. I just dropped a mod called Airtight Containers. It allows you to have, I believe, 10 extra storage space for your food. So you can actually apply that mod to any building, and it will give you 10 extra food space for your world. And you could actually install it right now, I think, if you wanted to. You can either go to any base or building that's built, or you can open up your base layout, like I was telling you about. It's like a map for your base, and you can apply certain things. Like if
so how do I apply it?
So it should be in there'll be like a section of items that you can claim or do things that per base, but there'll be a box by itself, and if you click it, it'll allow you to add a mod. And since you transferred it to your supply locker, it should let you put down the airtight containers either at the bedroom or at your storage base. Some of them are related per building, so you can find like a workshop saw and you can install it to the workshop to make tasks be done faster.
So I installed the mod in the workshop. Is that a bad idea?
Since you don't have any other mods, no, that's fine. But in the future, like I was talking about the saw, you might want to at some point change it, but right now it's not a big deal. Let me change characters really quick since I'm injured.
By the way, down at the gas station, I found building materials. Let me just go get them real quick. To get my stamina a bit, I think I'll run, because this character's stamina is absolutely just bad. Also, so my tired meter like limits the amount of
stamina.
Yeah, the amount of stamina I can use at one time.
Yeah, do you see triple Z's right now?
Where would I look for that?
You'll see like a little like talk bubble almost. It'll be right above your blue bar, which is your stamina, and it'll tell you that you're tired. If you don't see that, then you're not tired yet. But if there's like a head injury marker, that means that like your stamina got affected because you got attacked or hit by the gas from the plague heart, or maybe you walked into a bloater's area where they exploded, which will also make you lose stamina. Also, whenever your melee weapon has a yellow icon over by the bottom right corner of your screen, that means that it's almost broken. So just keep that in mind whenever you're fighting. You can actually...
How do I... Let's see. Max durability. I'll need parts to repair this later. Okay.
So yeah, whenever one of your skills hits 7 stars, what you can do is... you can specialize it. That's where you can improve a specific skill. Some of the skills are always given to you no matter what. Some of them are rare. It's all trait based, which is kind of a neat feature. Like for example, once your cardio maxes out, you have the chance to get marathon, which will allow you to. It costs a lot less when you sprint, but the best part is that if you are lightly encumbered, like carrying not a lot, you can run forever if you end up getting it to 7 stars. So like my character can sprint forever.
Can you take the thing inside here? Or like, how do I give the bag to you?
You'd have to open up your inventory and hit R on the rucksack to drop it. There you go.
And I'll take the fuel here. Okay, let's go back with this crap then, I guess. Let me search here if there's anything.
So yeah, because I put this rucksack on my back, it actually made me quote unquote encumbered. Therefore I can no longer sprint forever.
I see. Oh, hey, there's actually a primary assault rifle here that maybe you'd want.
I think you should keep it. A lot of the loot on this difficulty is very generous. Plus I already have weapons.
See. Okay, can I give it to one of the other characters just so everyone is armed at the base?
Yeah, just make sure that you just put 1 bullet in the chamber and then give it to them, and then that gives them unlimited ammo, which is pretty cool.
Let's see. I want to keep the AK for myself though. I really like AK. Very ghetto weapon. Jugs of ethanol. So how do I mess with that then? My or
That's pretty funny. Well,
unload. Okay. No, that's wrong. How do I remove the ammo from it?
it should be if you hold R, or it'll say like hold a key and then it will unchamber all the ammo.
Can I put this in my AK or is it max?
It might be maxed or it might be the wrong ammo type. AKs will require 7.762.
Okay, and this one requires 7.62. 7.62.
I have a couple M4s if you want me to drop one for one of your characters, because I'm probably not going to use them.
I'll give this HP PDW to one of the bots, but how do I only put 1 bullet inside it?
You would have to put either the rest of the ammo out of your inventory, whether it's on the ground or in the supply locker, and just specifically grab 1. That's what I would do. Like, you could put all the ammo right now inside of your supply locker and then go to the weapons section. Oh, here, yeah, pick it up. Also, be careful. Don't ever stand in front of the supply locker and drop stuff, because it might get stuck underneath and then you can't grab it. Just one thing to keep in mind.
How do I put the ammo inside of the...
So if you have the weapon on you and then you have the ammo in your inventory, it'll let you reload. So what I was going to say was put all of the ammo inside the supply locker and then just grab 1 bullet, which I think it's just by pressing R. Yeah, it just says take 1. You can grab 1 bullet from your supply locker and then reload it to give it just 1 bullet, and then you hand it to the player.
Yeah, but how do I do... Is it possible to load it from my inventory?
No, you have to do the action of reloading.
Okay.
So
I guess...
So if all of the ammo is inside, if you don't have any ammo in your inventory and it's all in the supply locker, just grab 1 bullet from the supply locker and then reload the weapon. You have to make sure you have the weapon equipped as well. So if it's in your, make sure it's in your inventory and you have it equipped, or it's your primary.
And then where's the load button here?
It'll say take 1. It'll just take 1 bullet, and then if you ADS and then press R to reload, it'll let you reload. Or you can actually just press R just without the gun.
Entering a game here, so I can't actually see. Take 1. No, I still have 20 bullets.
Okay, so are those 20 bullets inside the gun?
No.
Okay, so just grab all the ammo from your supply locker and grab all the ammo that's inside of your inventory and put it in the supply locker.
Okay, and then?
And then if you hover over that specific round that you want, press R, which will let you take 1 bullet. Now that you only have 1 bullet in your inventory, just reload it. There you go.
There we go.
And now it'll have 1 bullet, and then access survivor inventory, and then go onto that player, drop it in their inventory, and then press F or R. No, I think it is F to make them equip it. As long as they have a backpack visible, it should show up on their back, which means that they'll be able to use it. Here, let me take a look. Oh.
Stay safe, my friend.
Wait.
She have it?
Actually, it won't let me access it because it's your player.
Yeah, she has it now.
It's on. She has it equipped. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Now, what do we do now?
So we'll go back over to that lady and go trade the plague samples. You might have put them in your inventory, or your supply locker, so you might have to go to your supply locker and grab some.
Yes, let's do it. I take all, right?
You can just grab 2. That's all they want. So just press R twice. Or you can take it all, it doesn't really matter. Oh boy, it's almost nighttime.
What does that mean?
Nothing really, it's just darker. Honestly, I don't know if it's just placebo effect and I think it's happening, but or if it actually does, but there might be more zombies at nighttime, but I honestly can't tell.
Yep.
That might also just be difficulty based. So now you're gonna, as long as you have those items in your inventory, you're gonna go up to this lady and hand them to her.
A lot of plague zombies around here.
With these plague samples,
And she gave you, I believe, fuel to trade. So it looks like your airtight containers finally filled. So you actually, no, she's not in your community, so you can't have her follow you unless it's like for an objective related thing, and then once the objective's done.
Because she can actually make the blood cure.
So no, the blood cure you already know. It was just kind of like a story related thing that they make it seem like they teach you how to do it. Right now they're friendly, which means that they like us, but once they're allied, they'll actually provide passive benefits. Or what you can do is enlist one of them and take them and make them into your community. But that's once they're allied. You can do it now, but it'll cost influence, so I'd recommend doing it when it's free. To make them allied and to make them overall happier, you have to just do objectives for them when they ask for it.
Let's see. Yeah, let's have them as allies then. Oh, look, that's a lot of zombies.
Yeah, they'll usually pile up in hordes every once in a while. Oh, do you want to loot this? It might have electrical scraps in it, which you'll need for certain buildings later. It'll be this thing over here.
Let me put this in the trunk.
That way you're not encumbered.
Yeah.
That sounds good, well. Always appreciate the support, man. Thank you. Yeah, you'll want to grab this thing over here.
Alright, only I can pick it. If I fast search, will that actually, like, will that break anything? Because I noticed in the tutorial, it was like, oh shit, I shouldn't have searched it that fast. And...
It'll make a loud noise, which can cause zombies to appear. So it's all situational. If you don't care or think you want to risk it, you'll be fine. There is under wits, which is basically allows you to search faster. If you specialize into stealth, you can actually have 50% less of a chance for it to happen, which is cool.
Well, there's not really a lot here. Maybe...
We can just go drop this stuff off, and if you open up the mini-map, it'll show you stuff that you can loot.
This is the...
What's up?
This is the gas station we searched before. There's nothing left.
Yeah, so on the minimap you can see that it's blacked out or faded, like a dark color. That means that you've already searched it.
Yeah.
If you look on the minimap, you'll actually see little white locations. Those are places that you can search and there's potential loot. On higher difficulties, most of the buildings will have already been searched.
I see.
Time to catch my breath.
Oh wow, there's actually something for me to loot here.
Nothing here, as expected.
Yep, that was loud. Zombies might show up, but it's not the end of the world.
I wanna fight some zombies.
How are
I
you?
guess I'll return this, or maybe I should put it in the car.
Yeah, try and get into a habit of using the car. It's just usually easier. Faster transport, you have places to loot. I wish this game would have it set up to where when you'd walk towards a waypoint, it would automatically despawn. Because I noticed a lot of people I play with will leave their waypoints out.
Neighbors might build goodwill.
We'll go up here, drop this stuff off, and then we'll do the objective.
There's like there's a screamer over there.
No rush, but I have to talk to you.
Oh, there's a bloater over here. You see that guy on the right? He's sleeping.
Yeah.
You can kill him. Don't get too close, he'll explode. You can shoot him in the head and he won't explode. Or if you want to, for the fun of it, you can shoot his stomach and he'll blow up. Just don't be too close. That's fine. You're not far enough, or you're not close enough. So yeah, if you ever run into one of them while you're driving, that gas will consume the vehicle and you have to get out as soon as possible so you don't die. You can either jump out while driving by holding the, like, get out of car button, or you can stop and just get out. And now same thing, drop it off in the back.
What was it now? The deposit.
Attaboy. And yeah, most of these items or these keybinds, if you don't like them, you can actually change them yourself in the inventory or in the settings.
Do I store my small backpack, or is that useful to have?
That backpack, is it the one that's on your back right now?
Oh yeah, this bag, this is like useless. Look at how tiny it is.
Well, it provides less space, but it's also less heavy, which means that if you play like me and you prefer to be lightweight, that's why the backpack is useful. I actually have in my inventory if you want it, because I'm not going to use it. I have, let's see, I should have an 8-slot backpack. It's heavy though, but if you don't care, I'll give it to you.
Nah, it's fine. I'll find my own.
Are you sure? Okay.
Yeah. Okay, let's get building this, I guess. So what do we actually build here? An infirmary?
I would recommend an infirmary. It's going to be important for you because that way you can, if you make it a level 2, it will allow you to passively heal and passively recover from injuries. So that way eventually you'll be able to play as your characters again.
Okay, so I can craft soda can bombs. I can also craft firecrackers.
I don't usually use explosives and stuff. It's not really my forte, but they are useful in certain situations. They're good for decoys to make the zombies go after them, or you can use them to blow up plague hearts.
I see. Yeah. Yeah, killing that thing was AIDS. That was way too...
Just wait until you play on harder difficulties when there's 50 zombies chasing you, and when you destroy the plague heart, the zombies don't die. Just wait until you ever play the hardest difficulty. It's pretty brutal.
Do you play on the hardest?
Yeah. It's very challenging, but it's very fun. But anybody, like people who aren't expecting it, will usually start off with 3 fresh new survivors and then die pretty much immediately. But since I know what I'm doing, I'm usually fine. Inside here, there's actually stuff you can loot right by the house, which is cool.
Do we claim this, or...?
No, it actually is a potential outpost, but it doesn't provide any. If you ever loot or turn an outpost into something that doesn't actually provide any benefits that are told when you go to claim it, it's literally just a safe zone. Outposts have safe zones that will protect you from zombies spawning and stuff like that, but other than that, it's not really useful.
See.
Also, you might every once in a while hear sounds in the background, like people dying and screaming, like out in the far distance. That's just purely sound. That's not anything. It's just for whatever the word is.
Thanks for keeping me around, amigos. You're solid people.
My character is getting quite tired, so maybe I should change.
You have the triple Z mark on your stamina?
Yes.
So yeah, pretty much anytime you do any physical act, like by running, attacking, it will slowly degrade, and if you attack for long enough when you're tired, you will lose all of your stamina, and you can't do pretty much anything until you let them sleep. So you can either walk up to people and change, or you can open up your community tab by hitting the map and going to the right once or twice. And you can press T to take control of the person.
Oh, we have 1 slot free here.
Yeah, open up your, like I was telling you about, open up your map and go to the base icon, and it will show you places that you can, or it'll show you everything about your base that you can do. It will show you all your zones.
T.
Done and done.
Oh, but we have a trader, a friend in need here, so I can't switch yet. We have to finish this mission before...
Do you have any coffee in your inventory? You might not.
No.
Okay, there actually is an espresso place right down the way. Let me see if I have a coffee in here. Removes a lot of fatigue for a while. I don't think that's what you need.
But look, I still have plenty of energy left. That's not the issue. I just don't want to jinx this mission.
Here,
so talk
take
about
this.
Rock.
And use it.
Look. Okay, yeah.
Okay, what's up?
Okay, so how do I...
Just, yeah, if you... Yeah, that works. Also,
okay,
if you use your...
do this mission then so we can ally these fuckheads over there.
Sounds good. if you use the scroll wheel, it'll let you change what whatever your item is, your active item, and then you can press Q to use it.
I see. Yeah.
Okay, we're going this way.
Step on it, kid.
I'm a woman driver it.
Oh my god.
No, it's good. You can just turn it, which is super unrealistic. It's like GTA. There we go. Problem solved.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah, that's a horde of plague zombies.
But so if you drive into them, since it's a lower difficulty, the car won't break down too much, right?
Yeah, it would still get damaged every time, but not enough to where your car will be up in flames and destroyed. The funny thing too is you can use, if your car ever actually like blows up, you can just use repair kits to heal your vehicle, but it'll actually bring it back to life, which is funny. So you could,
these guys over here,
if you'd like to, but yeah, you can come over here and talk to this person. Wow, your gun is loud. So yeah, on the mini map you'll see like an expansion around your player as you attack or shoot, which is saying that's basically the sound distance.
Yeah.
so talk to Roth, I guess. Where's Roth?
That's optional. That's you talking to one of your players, like one of your community members, about what they're worried about. But this is where you can just trade with one of them. It looks like the objective is that you have to trade them for a rucksack.
Oh, so we buy a rucksack from them?
Yeah, you have to go up to any of them, and yeah, if you go over to the all section, it should let you
Okay, so how much should we buy? Ammo or food, or what should we buy?
That's all based on whatever your base needs. If I open up your base, it looks like you have mostly everything. If you want, I can buy the rucksack because I have 7,600 influence, and I don't need all this influence, so I'll buy it for you.
All right.
I'll actually buy all these rucksacks for you,
We've made good partners. I think they'll give us
and we'll go put them in the vehicle.
And trade is the key to our survival.
I'm not convinced.
All right, go ahead. Yeah, only one person can do it at a time.
Max level cardio.
Awesome. So open up your inventory and then press Q.
You press Q.
Yeah.
And specialize.
When you hover over it, if you press spacebar, it'll show you everything that you can specialize in. Let me know whatever items you can.
Backpacking or marathon, and so maybe backpacking.
Honestly, backpacking isn't that great. If you read it, I think it just says something about having increased backpacking space. I honestly find marathon way more useful because even if you don't play how I play, you can still sprint for a lot longer, which means that if you're ever running away from zombies, you're not going to get tired after you fight. At least as fast. But honestly, it is your choice. I haven't ever used backpacking. It never seemed to satisfy me.
Yeah, I'm gonna use marathon then.
So
Trust your advice.
Okay, so yeah, if you go back over to it and press spacebar twice on the marathon, it'll let you equip it. And then you will now have marathon. And just keep in mind, these things are permanent unless you... every once in a while you're playing, you'll find traders that'll show up at your world and they'll be like, hey, come trade with me, just like we just traded with them. But there's a super rare trader that'll appear every Friday and Saturday, and you can go up to them and trade influence for like respecking books, which will allow you to change whatever you specialized in completely at the cost of an XP deduction. But say if you wanted acrobatics, which wasn't something that was offered to you with that character, you could actually respec marathon and change to acrobatics, which is kind of cool. So I'll let you drive this time so you can get a feel for the driving mechanics. And go ahead and
plague heart up here. Should we go get it?
Our inventory or the truck is full. We can go drop off this loot and then we can go take care of it. Also on the minimap, you'll see little yellow splashes on buildings. That means that the building is infested with enemies or zombies, and you have to get rid of them to improve morale and to stop other infestations from happening.
It was fun.
Yeah, out of habit of playing on the harder difficulty, I just don't run into zombies unless I have to. The only thing I wish that this game had was run into that screamer. Oh, you missed it. It's gonna scream and bring more zombies. There you go. So you get influence based by doing objectives. You get influence from killing zombies, hordes of zombies, and then you use that influence to trade.
Sorry, I'm driving like
I can never be satisfied. Oof.
like a bad person now. But
By laughing? I'm sorry,
okay,
Eddie.
So look, how do I see the car's health?
You can't. It's just visual. Once the vehicle starts smoking, that's usually a good indicator of, hey, you need to repair this vehicle.
Oh, cool. We transferred all of it. Okay, so what do we do now then?
We can go take care of that infestation if you'd like, and then go take care of the plague heart. Because if you leave infestations, it will make zombies more frequent around your base.
Okay, so these communities are inside, so we probably need to save them.
What communities? The little blue circles?
Yeah, they're inside the plague heart.
It doesn't actually affect them. The only time that you need to quote-unquote save the communities is when you get a mission to go save them, which is always just random. It's not based on where they are or whatever actions you're doing. There's just some objectives where they might be like, oh, I need help, save us. So yeah, just drive over to the blue marker. And if you ever flip like I did or you get stuck, just hold the A and D to move yourself, because #realism. There you go. One thing to keep in...
injured the car quite badly, me killing them there.
Yeah, that's why I don't run into them. Also, one thing to keep in mind is when you open up your inventory and press E, it will also show you the radio commands that you can do, and some radio commands will actually unstuck you because this game is a little buggy. There are some circumstances where you might get stuck in an area. If you stand still and you use the radio command, it will unstick you and teleport you around wherever you were. If you build
later, right?
Yeah, if you build a level 2 workshop or find auto shops and loot them, you can find repair kits.
Okay, so we might probably need to do that later because this car is fucking all wonked out now.
And you keep hitting more zombies, so it's not helping. Let's take out this infestation behind us, where that blue marker is. I'm gonna get out. Yeah,
oh, over there. Hang on, let me just drive up to it.
So there's always at least one screamer inside infestation, so you always want to take it out first, so it doesn't attract more zombies. Which I will do here in a second. There we go, I got it.
Okay, I'm almost asleep now. Wait, no, actually I'm not. Just out of stamina. So how do we go in here?
By one of the doors. There we go. So now this is clear. If you want to loot it, we can, or if you want, you can just wait and save your loot space for the plague heart that we're about to kill.
Yeah, let's kill the plague heart.
I'll let you drive again.
Nah, it's just better if you drive. I fucking almost wrecked the car.
Alright. You just gonna run over there then?
Yeah.
Are you noticing that you can sprint a lot longer? Actually, no, you can't right now because you're tired, but... Oh, conveniently enough, this one is actually at a auto shop, so there's probably going to be a couple repair kits in here.
Okay.
Oh boy, there's a lot of zombies.
So the outpost we should claim on this map specifically, like, is it towards the end, like where the map opens to a new area, or?
So there are on every map, there's a landmark outpost which provides good benefits depending on, you know, your playstyle, which you can actually use, yeah. And we can you can claim it, but I don't know if the one on this one's that good. I haven't looked. Damn it, the fucking latency with these zombies.
Fuck, I almost ran out of ammo shooting them. I will not be as trigger happy.
Yeah, whenever you play on higher difficulties, you're gonna see a lot of ferals, which can definitely impact your game a lot in the terms of difficulty, because they're very fast, they're hard to hit. So I always try and save some ammo in case a feral shows up. They might be rare on standard zone, so I'm not too sure.
How do I activate my flashlight?
Oh god, by default it might be F or something. I'm not too sure. I have it rebound to middle mouse.
Gotta find a better way to kill this thing.
All right, move away. I'm gonna gas.
Shit, I'm losing it.
And then we'll make sure you change characters after this.
Sure.
Since you're tired. All right, move away. I usually dodge out of the way because it's faster.
I see. Can we kill it again now?
Once the gas clear, you can actually, if you're using ranged weapons, and if you want to waste ammo, you can. Or sorry, not waste, but use ammo. You can actually shoot at it from afar as soon as it blows up again. Or you can just wait for it to allow you to swing at it again.
When I get blood plague, will they have to kill me?
It will, you'll have a timer that will slowly deplete, which will basically, you'll have a certain amount of time to go heal with plague cure. Your character's tired as hell.
Yeah, but I have that espresso too.
All right, now we can finish taking it out. Oh, my melee weapon just broke. There you go. Now you can loot it. I'm gonna see if there's any repair kits in here. Sleep is for nerds. I'm just kidding. That's why I sleep 7 hours to 8 hours a day, because I need my sleep. Take care. Well, thanks for playing and chatting, man. Sorry again that I didn't really say much. I've just been clearly sidetracked trying to teach him. So hopefully I didn't offend you or anything. I swear it has nothing to do with not wanting to talk to you. And I will listen to those songs and I'll react to it. All right, I found a very important ingredient for your base that I'm gonna put in the car. When you go to upgrade your infirmary to level 2, you're gonna need cases of chemicals, which I found, and I'm gonna drop them off in your trunk.
Okay.
Oh, you found a big backpack?
I got
Nice.
a big rucksack here, so that's just what I wanted. Gives me 2 more items.
There you go. There is a frag grenade in here if you want it. If not, I'll pick it up and...
You can grab it and we use it for the next plague heart.
Okay. Did you find any repair kits?
I mean, I don't think Oh yeah, here we go, a repair kit.
Awesome, those are important. You can level up your wits, by the way, by either getting stealth kills from behind zombies or by looting.
Okay, let me just repair it real quick.
Attaboy, you already know how to do it.
Yeah, the text told me.
There you go. If you ever find advanced toolkits, it will repair it way faster and a lot more, but those are harder to come by unless you craft them. So now we'll go back to home base and we'll allow you to change characters, drop off all your loot and stuff like that.
But I have plenty of stamina left on him right now. From that espresso, but how long does it last?
It only lasts like 10 to 15 minutes if I'm not mistaken. It's not enough to allow you to keep going. And whenever it goes out, you might be in the middle of a fight and it might make you really tired.
Oh, just like the caffeine crash in real life.
Yes. But that stamina loss might just be based on oh, I missed the turn. It might just be based on how much stamina you were about to lose already. I honestly can't remember. I don't usually use them that often. Also, if you have more people than you do beds and people don't get enough sleep, they'll get tired faster.
Okay. So can we make this base even bigger later?
No, that's where you have to expand. You have to find somewhere new, and to find new places you need influence. You also need players or community members. I'm gonna let you transfer all of this into the base. That way it goes into your supply locker.
Nice. Real graceful.
I'm back. Make a big deal out of it.
We have a building slot here. What do you recommend we get?
What do you have? A workshop and an infirmary? If you don't have a workshop, then a workshop.
Yeah, we have a workshop.
And you already have an infirmary built?
Yes.
Okay. Does your player have a blood plague? Not the blood plague, but the infection?
No, it's like half.
Okay, well, you are technically infected. The only way you can get rid of it is by resting your player, and because you're already going to rest them anyways, what you want to do is you want to come over to the infirmary and drop them in the bed and then change characters.
Okay.
You can also do it through the base layout, as I was telling you before, whatever you find easier. And if you
treat plague and infection, right?
I'm sorry?
Treat plague and infection, that's the button, right?
Yeah, it'll place you in the bed, and then it'll tell you to change characters. So your player will rest their cardio and also get rid of their infection passively. If you don't do that, you'll only rest them, but you won't get rid of the infection.
All rested.
Looks like you got another objective for traders. So you might have 2 trader-related leaders that you can upgrade in the future. At some point, you're going to want to promote one of your players to a leader, whenever you can. Actually, it looks like it says there is 1 hero currently available to promote. Do you want to promote one of your players to a leader?
Which one should I promote?
It looks like there's only 1 so far. If you open up your map and then go to the community tab, and it shows you your community of players, that will be where you change characters, or promote one of them. It will, you'll see a blank tab in the center of your players, and it'll say promote to leader, and then it'll show you who you can promote. They're probably going to be a trader. I think it was the guy you were just playing as. You level up your characters to become a quote-unquote hero by doing objectives, killing zombies, stuff like that.
Okay, so Gene is the leader.
Awesome. So on standard zone, there are only 10 play cards, so it looks like we've already destroyed 2. So once we destroy all the rest, you can either continue to loot, or you can finish the legacy of that community, and then you can start anew, which is kind of cool.
Need rainwater, or like the what do you call a rainwater collector?
If you collect rain, it will allow you to have water at every one of your buildings. So certain buildings, like gardens, for example, will need water. The only problem, though, is if you already have all your slots filled, you're not going to be able to build a garden here anyways. Keep in mind, though, if you ever move to a new location, it will take all of your resources, like your materials and all the other equipment that you've used, to the next base.
Okay, so but it won't destroy it, right?
Well, it will destroy. You'll have to rebuild everything because you're moving to a new base.
Yeah, like it will destroy the buildings, right? But it won't actually destroy the
all of the goods and stuff you used for it. Yeah.
You don't get a refund either, right?
Well, I mean, you technically get refunded. That's why you get the items and all the stuff that you used for building back. But yeah, the buildings get destroyed. But it's not really like you're losing anything, because instead of, if it takes you 15 materials to build something and they destroy it for you, you get your 15 materials back. So it was just like a loan almost, or an investment, I guess you could say. The door doesn't necessarily lose a lot of health when you... Oh shit, I accidentally turned. Oh, there's a feral somewhere. Uh-oh. Have you seen a feral yet?
Feral, is that a screamer?
No, they're fast moving. They hurt a lot. You have to shoot them. I killed him for you, so he didn't hurt you.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. They infect you pretty... Not in, like, blood plague infection, but they'll injure you pretty bad. They do a lot of damage. They move fast. I'm just checking all the sections for you, because as soon as you loot or look around the entire building, it will show you everything that you can loot inside. There you go. Welcome back to the stream, Cube. How you doing, buddy? I haven't seen you in a while. Hope you've been well, friend. Which state is decaying? Joe. That's who. No us.
Where the fuck
You're
is the
drunk?
car?
Congrats, man.
Cool.
Thank you, Kanye. Very cool. Alright, so we got your loot. Looks like there is a new objective from the friendly faces that we can go do.
Let's go do it.
If you want, the host can only do it. So if you open up your map and go over to the external goals section, there's going to be a little blip on the side of the objective. You have to click it so we can put focus on it. And it will give us the waypoint on what we're doing. Oh, we need to put gas in this thing.
So we drive back first, or?
Well, we can go grab gas from our inventory, yeah, but what I need you to do is open up your map and go over to the external goals and click on the blip next to the friendly faces. That way it puts focus on what we're doing. There we go. Thank you.
You're the best.
So what are you thinking so far? Are you digging it?
Yeah. I'm really liking it.
Especially once you know what, like, a lot of what you're doing, it gets a lot better.
Post this windmill to 5 other profiles to keep Steam properly air conditioned. I thought that was funny.
The heck?
So that's it's like a rude copy pasta.
Oh, my character's tired, so once we drop off our goods here, I'll change characters again.
Yep.
I'll let you do the trunk first, and then I'll move. Oh, one thing you should keep in mind, which is pretty sweet. If you ever need to move gas tanks or repair kits to the trunk, I'll tell you in a second. It's pretty sweet. As long as you have one in your inventory, of course. Okay, so normally what you would have to do is you'd go over to your supply locker, grab a gas tank, and then bring it all the way over here. But what you can actually do is if you go up to the front of this, I can't do it because I'm not the host. Or if you open up your base layout, you can actually, there's an option to transfer gas from your supply locker to the vehicle without you having to do it.
Withdraw gas can.
Yeah.
Okay. And
Hell
then
yeah.
I just go to
Hog.
the side here and
Yeah, I just grabbed it, but it teleports it to the trunk so you don't have to be an errand boy for your gas. I'd recommend doing one more if you have one. If you don't, I'll tell you how to create more gas. Okay, awesome, cool, thank you. So now I always recommend having a spare gas tank in the trunk so you never get lost. Or stranded, I should say.
pain in the ass. It's not possible to teleport to home base, right?
No, it's not possible. You have to travel yourself. I forgot to change characters, so I'm gonna go do that really quick.
I hope nothing heard that.
Wait, are you switching character?
In the next 4
or-
years? Hell yeah. Yeah, I am. It looks like it already moved me, so looks like we're good to go. Yeah, now I'll take us over to that objective.
Oh, that was a lot of zombies.
Yeah, they'll usually pile up.
If we're going to survive, we need a base that can support everyone here. It's time we built our home into a fortress.
Once we finish this objective, we should be able to allied with one of these. Or they might be allied and then you can bring one of them into your community.
Okay, good. Enjoy this chance to laugh in the face of
Travel to
fear.
the storage shelter to search for Kaylee. Some in-game objectives are always the same. So if you ever have the objective, you'll know what's going to happen and stuff like that. And you can always prepare for whatever you want to do for that objective. There she is.
Where?
Should I make that a channel point?
Here?
The orange marker.
Is there anybody here?
Instead of talking to her, we're gonna loot.
I'm so happy to see someone.
Yeah, sorry, I'm just...
This is good.
No, you're good.
Lead the way.
Let me store this.
Get ready, Zed's approaching.
So now we can, since she's part of the objective, she'll follow us, so we don't have to worry about her not knowing what she's doing. This is where in some circumstances you can take advantage of the objective giving you a free follower to use them as bait, or I don't know, to just be an extra set of hands. I've done that before. It's all dependent though based on who they are, because sometimes they don't have melee or actual weapons to use like her, so she's not very useful.
I believe some thank yous are in order.
Home, sweet home. Now stay safe.
So they have new items to trade. They're probably going to become allied here in a second. Maybe. Actually, it looks like they're still friendly. Does it say the same thing for you in the top left corner?
Yeah, they're allied.
So what you can do is, instead of waiting for them to... Oh, they are allied? Oh, okay. Then you can actually look at each one of them, and you can see what their traits are.
See you soon. Promise.
Oh yeah, they are allied now. Cool. And figure out which one you might like to have in your community. In that way...
Wrong about Survivor?
Yeah, it'll tell you their stats. It won't tell you everything, like it won't tell you their traits, but it'll tell you what their stats are, so you know if you want them or not.
What's up?
Take care, Ese.
Oh, sorry. Here you go.
Hey, how's life treating you?
It's funny though, as soon as you what's the word? Recruit one of them into your community, everybody else just runs away. It's so funny. Like there's no like
I don't know.
conversation afterwards. They just run.
So I can only recruit one of them?
Yeah, you can only take one. So yeah, look at it now. Everyone's just like, bye. So you can actually, before she runs off, you can enlist her to follow us, or you can just let her run on her own to the base.
Hola, friend. What's new?
I enlisted her.
Okay, so yeah, now she's gonna follow you until we go. Actually, she'll follow you forever, but I'd recommend once we get to home base,
Zombies are
letting her go on her own. That way she... If she's going off.
Really? I enlisted her.
No, I meant like going off like she's killing everybody.
Yeah, that's why I recruited her, because she had the best. The other ones are kind of mediocre.
Yeah, sometimes they might already have specializations. I don't know if she did or not, but sometimes they might already be
Outpost here.
leveled up, which for me I would be annoyed at, but
too loud. Zombies
if it was something I didn't want, of course.
Zeds, all around us.
I can work with this.
Alright, so I did find a bladed weapon you might want, as well as a generator, which you can use for your base. It will allow you to modify a specific building to get power.
Sure.
I might be carrying too much here.
Where is she?
She'll get in the vehicle with us.
Yeah, there's still plenty of other stuff we haven't. Let me just give this to her real quick.
There you go, big brain. He's learning. Actually, is the home base in the zone of you? Yeah, it is. Okay, so I'm gonna go drop off all this stuff while you loot.
Searching here.
Alright, it's finally daytime again.
Like walk towards you.
If you want, I'll pick you up. I just wanted to drop all this off and...
I just got
A star in marathon?
yeah. I mean, I just gotta like get her cardio up in any case.
Yeah. All right, let me. I left the generator in the trunk because I'm gonna give it to you because I obviously don't need it.
You can probably like I'm gonna run. That's not a long run at all because you might actually just wreck the car.
Skill issue. Yeah, this map is a little AIDS in regards to the rock layout. I'll show you the stuck feature. I'm not actually going to be stuck, but I want you to try it. That way you know how it works.
Yeah.
Actually, you can do it on your own, actually. Once you're standing still, open up your inventory. Go to radio, the radio tab, which will be E.
Okay, so do I just sort all my ammo or?
No, because what that'll do is it will use up ammo resources to create random ammo, which can be useful, but don't do it all of it. Because what you want is to have ammo in your inventory or in your resources at all times, because depending on your base, you might have a base that allows you to have players up on top of the base shooting at zombies. So you always want to have at least a little bit of everything in your inventory, but you do actually have a lot of ammo, so you could realistically sort a decent chunk into ammo. And don't forget to drop that off in the storage.
We have so much resources here. So I want more bullets. How do I grab it?
So open up the storage and then go to the button that says sort ammo. It will allow you to make random ammo at the cost of ammo resources. Just make sure you don't go down to 0. You can go down to like 5 or so. It's up to you, but if you use up all of it, like I said, if you ever have a base that requires ammo per day, you won't be able to shoot at zombies.
Carry that much.
Or have the AI shoot at zombies.
Carry that much.
But if you hit the sort ammo button thing, it will put it in your supply locker.
Ammo, and I'll use crossbow bolts, I think. Is it light bolts or
Thanks, Eddie.
bolts?
It's dependent on the crossbow. I'm not much of a crossbow user because no matter what, you will eventually lose all of your crossbow rounds.
Yeah.
There's a resourcefulness perk or a specialization that will allow you to have more consistency when picking them up, but it's not necessarily a guarantee. Make sure you also unenlist her because that way she doesn't keep following you.
What's up?
Okay, now what do we do?
So you can do pretty much anything. You can follow the community goal. It looks like there's another actually I don't know if you'll be able to build one of these. I don't think you have a spot for it. You have a community goal called Maslow's hierarchy, and you have to build a lounge to complete it. But if you don't want to do it, which I don't recommend, lounges just improve your overall morale for the community, which isn't super important on this difficulty or also in this base because there's no room. It's not worth having the spot used. So you walk up to that player and you can tell them no, and they'll be like, okay. You'd have to go. I think they're over here. Oh, no, they're upstairs. Boost yields. Yeah, if you have a knowledge of gardening, you can use seeds to increase the yields. There's also a mod you can find in the map called the compost bin, which will allow you to you basically use one food to, I think, double your food course for a day. So it's very useful.
How does food work in this game?
You don't have to eat. Your character, you basically pretend that your character eats. Like, the whole idea is to have food in your inventory so people aren't hungry. The act of eating is like a community related thing.
I see, so it's just like passive eating basically.
Yeah, so you don't have to eat to survive or like drink water and stuff. It's kind of all done like, yeah, passively. Oh fuck yeah. So my fighting just finished maxing out, so that means that I can specialize into something, and I'm hoping to God that I have close combat. If I don't, I'm gonna cry. Yes! Yes, thank God. Oh yes, close combat's the best fighting skill for me anyways. It's my playstyle. So what close combat does,
What are you playing loud in Payday?
I use like anarchist, I use hacker, stuff like that.
Yeah, pretty based.
So
Zombies here.
what I like about close combat is that it allows all of my combat to be quick and fast at the cost of being close with the zombies. So instead of being, you know, at a distance, I have to play close. But close combat allows me to do instant takedowns from the back. So you know how previously I would go behind them, pull them down on the ground, and then stab their neck?
Yeah.
Let me find a zombie. Here, come follow me and I'll show you what I mean. Just gotta find a zombie. Okay, I hear one. Oh, damn it, it's on the ground. It's missing a leg. But watch my animation on killing him. Oh, never mind.
Let's find a real one.
Okay, here we go. So instead of doing that typical animation, I'm gonna do a very fast takedown from the back. Oh, shit. Hold on. Like that. There you go. So it allows me to be a lot quicker with my actions, and I can do takedowns a lot faster. Instead of doing that, I have a quicker takedown, which allows me to be faster and get more kills.
I see.
Also, whenever I max it out, you know how normally you have to go from behind to do those takedowns? When I have it maxed out at 7 stars, what it'll allow me to do is actually grab zombies from the front and throw them on the ground, which is so useful.
Okay, so I'm out of stamina but running. What does that mean?
You're just going to be encumbered. If you see a zombie and you go to fight him, you're going to be tired. So you just have to wait until your stamina refills.
Yeah, but what if I keep running even though my stamina, it just...
Honestly, that's a good question. I've never done that before. I don't think it necessarily makes you tired, like your character tired faster. It just pretty much means that you're going to be tired until you let your character stop running. Welcome to the stream, Moises. How you doing, buddy? But yeah, so one thing I don't like about this game is always having to use my scrap or parts to repair melee weapons and stuff because it's so expensive. That's why I like close combat, because all of the close combat weapons never break. So this allows me to at all times just never have to worry about repairing my melee weapon.
Close combat is a skill you would recommend. It's kind of meta.
Not necessarily. Powerhouse is also a very good quote-unquote meta skill that people like to specialize in. That one's specifically in marathon though. Or I mean, sorry, cardio. So if you ever get that skill and you want to use heavy melee weapons, it's definitely a must for those kind of players. But because I like to be fast and moving at all times, it's not my forte. But yeah, close combat I just like because I like to be as able as possible at all times to be able to do anything, fight, shoot. So for example, there's a few really good shooting skills that you can learn. One of them is called gunslinging, which allows you to ADS faster, or sorry, reload 50% faster, and you can actually quick lock onto heads, which is useful. Not my forte because again, the weapons will jam and break.
Aim helper.
Yeah, it's like aimbot.
Room for that.
What I recommend personally is this one called weapon sandling, which allows you to, on the fly, press, if your weapon ever breaks, you just press the reload button, and your character will clear the jammed firearm on the field,
I've got
which is super useful.
last, but I've got good stuff here. Come by if you can.
Actually, I already dropped it off. But yeah, one thing you could do, if it's your playstyle, a lot of people like to have one player with weapons handling in their community, because what they can do is make them go,
Are you kidding me?
or if you ever have somebody else who loses their weapon or it breaks, they will give the weapon to that person with weapons handling and have them fix it,
That's worth taking.
which is also a doable thing. But for me, it's
Wait, there's like a mission here for her. She has blood plague, but how do I actually check her into the infirmary?
this is a victim. It's a blood plague victim. It's not your community member. It's somebody who wants to trade because they have blood plague.
So how do I see how healed he is?
Healed who? You can go into your community tab and you can press spacebar on them and it will show you their specific stats. It will show you how much health they have, how much stamina they have, their ranking, or their standing, I should say, before they become a citizen, or I mean a hero. It will tell you what specific trait they might have for whatever leader they might become.
Okay, let me just check.
Also, once you're done with that, I'm going to give you this mod that I found. You'll find it useful. I found a rifle ammo press out in that house, which will, if you modify it, here. Come over here when you get a chance.
Where you at?
I was right behind you. If you install it, I believe you can install it anywhere. If not, you have to just install it at like a workshop or something. But this mod will allow you to craft specifically rifle rounds. Instead of just sorting ammo and creating random ammo, this will allow you to create a specific type of ammo, either 5.56 or 7.
Where do I place this one?
Well, for starters, you have to put it in your supply locker in order to be able to install it as a mod.
I see. Okay.
I think blue pink. That's like a violet-y color,
okay.
Moises. I would do that. So now,
Cool.
so you either go to a specific building or you can open up your base layout to see all of your buildings, and you can install it as a mod.
Okay, so do I install it at like the infirmary or something?
If it allows you to, you can. I'd do like a workshop or something.
Okay, let's get rid of the... Let's uninstall this mod.
If you uninstall it, it'll just go back into your supply locker.
So how do I uninstall the mod?
If you go to the mod option, it should say something about like clearing it.
Where's the kitchen? Let's have this in the kitchen. Fuck me. Kitchen, man.
Upstairs. Also, you can sprint into doors and you can bust them open if you're in a rush. Also, you know how earlier when you had to break open the door, you can actually press shift to just mitigate that entire animation and just open it immediately instead of having to do that animation.
And we also have a soldering station.
A soldering station? I don't...
Remote activated boom boy decoys. That seems kind of obtuse. I have a portable generator.
The generator will allow you to power up a specific facility if it requires power. Also, one thing you can do is around the map, you'll find electrical buildings, and you can actually use those as outposts, which will allow you to power your facility without it costing any additional space or what else? It will also not make your base be louder. Pretty much, depending on whatever tasks you're doing, you might make your risk higher for attacks from zombies. And then you just have to go play defend and defend your place. Let me take a plague sample with us to the blood plague victim, because there's a chance that we might actually be able to save her, if I remember correctly, and you might actually be able to put her into your community. So I have a plague cure with me. I'll bring it with us. Whenever you're ready, we can go take care of that objective.
Yeah. Sure.
Actually, first thing, can you open up your base layout for me and transfer a gas can to the trunk of the vehicle?
Sure.
That way I can show you. Here, just do it right there. Because you actually don't have to be in the zone of your base to do base work. That's also another reason why I keep promoting the base layout.
Okay, so I'm in base in the... I pressed map and then...
Went to the base tab. Go over to the parking space that has that vehicle in it, and it will give you the same prompts, like putting gas into the trunk and stuff like that, as long as you have gas.
Yeah, then I did that.
Okay, cool, thank you. So yeah, that's why I find the base layout really useful, because you don't even have to be at the home base for it.
I can specialize.
Oh nice, what can you specialize?
Backpacking or powerhouse.
So powerhouse is perfect for people who like to use heavy weapons, because it allows you to do like a spin attack that hits all the zombies around you. If you want to try heavy weapons, it's a good one, but I don't really have enough experience with heavy weapons to give you an answer on that. So that's just something.
Backpacking is probably better in this instance then.
Unless you want to try heavy weapons.
This character is strong. She's strong. That's one of her traits. Strong. So maybe I should use heavy weapons on her.
Yeah, that way you can experiment, and maybe you might like powerhouse. Yeah, I don't know the button for it, but yeah, you can basically do a really heavy spin attack that hits everybody.
Looking forward to knocking down some zombies.
Okay, so where do we go now? We gotta save this poor girl.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if we can save her for you. If not, at the very least, she might give you more loot for giving her a cure.
Here?
No, it's gonna be at that marker. You see the orange marker?
Yeah, I marked it. Trader blood money.
Yeah.
Yeah, not happening.
thinking we got a plague heart nearby.
You having fun doing that?
If I take out the nearest plague heart, this should clear up.
Yes, that was very fun actually.
Well,
Let me... Actually, I'll let you trade with her first. Maybe she'll ask for cure.
Please, get here as fast as you can.
Okay, cool. I was right. Here, take this and give it to her.
Hasta luego. It won't work.
God, I love that animation.
Thank you for that. You were just in.
She actually looks pretty cool too. I really like the people that have hoodies and stuff.
She's kind of mediocre, but she has music.
That might... I think that improves the overall morale. Is she asking to be a community member?
No.
Oh man. Well, maybe it'll
I
pop up.
trade a bunch of crap with her.
How have you been?
Okay, so I can recruit her for 1.5k, which is kind of a lot.
Yeah, it's up to you. I would do it as a new player because it'll help you learn more of the...
Hello.
I wish I could trade. Or I mean, I wish I could do it for you because yeah, I have 8100 influence.
How, like, do I absolutely at this moment need to, what if we just do a bit more missions for her and kind of chill?
You can do that too. I don't know if she might leave or not. I don't know if she has a community or not. That's why I was saying it.
Here, an enclave.
Oh really? Am I blind? I don't see it.
This is an enclave we're in right now.
I'm not sure. Normally, if you see a community or like a community of people, it'll be maybe and it's not showing it. All I'm seeing is the supermarket is just a place that you can turn into an outpost. But
It's attracted. Check.
either way, it's not a big deal. It's up to you can definitely do more stuff first. You'll definitely find more people along the way. I think I'm just biased towards the looks of the players because all of my characters wear hoodies.
Scattered survivors.
Oh, she's a part of the scattered survivors. Where's that at?
Yeah, it also says down there, threaten this enclave.
Yeah, don't do that. The worst part about that prompt is it basically what you're doing is threatening to kill them if they don't leave, which always turns into a fight, which isn't a problem. But there's no prompt before that to be like, are you sure you want to do this? So I've had so many times where I like the other day when I was playing, I wanted to find a new community so I can recruit somebody. And I accidentally hit that button as soon as I met up with them. So it was like, oh, I was like, oh, hi, how are you? And then I'm like, get the fuck off my property. And then I had to kill him on accident. It was very heartbreaking. Oh, it looks like there's a zombie threat at home. So let's go back to home base and defend it. Go ahead and select the blip in the community goals.
Okay. Community. Map. Zombie threat at home.
Click that puppy. Or you can tag it. That works too. It's just that I like doing the blip because then it actually tells everybody the mission on screen.
I see. Yeah. Man, I must say, this game looks great. Like, the graphics are fucking... They're cool. I like them.
Hell yeah. I have it turned down, but that's just because I'm an FPS whore. A frame rate whore.
I don't really notice the frame rate. I used to play Payday with 30 FPS block.
That's nuts.
Even though I have a very beastly gaming PC.
But yeah, as I was saying about you can actually go to the community tab as well, and you can change your cosmetic items on your characters by finding items out there or completing bounties to get rare cosmetics. But it's always nice having a character that looks cool without having to put on outfits.
Okay, right. I need to.
I'll let you transfer, yeah.
Okay. What now?
We have to drop in here and the mission will start.
We got a big fight on our hands.
Depending on the difficulty, it might be more severe, but we should be okay.
20 seconds, okay.
If you want, if it doesn't bother you, then don't worry about it. But usually whenever people leave, the waypoint that you set will always stay there until you get rid of it. So what I usually do is open up the map and just double click anywhere on the map. That way your yellow circle disappears.
Do I enlist them? To
No.
make them help us?
No, they're gonna help automatically.
Zombies attacking base. Lots of them.
So where do they spawn?
They'll just run around the map. You'll see them on your mini map anyways.
Okay.
And we just have to defend for about 45 seconds.
Anyone else think the worst is yet to come?
Nice. Real graceful.
Take that, motherfucker.
There's not really any zombies at all here.
Yeah, welcome to standard zone. On lethal zone, there'll be like 20 or 30 outside.
But they're all pretty easy to kill. Do they also have more health?
No, but it's just the overwhelmingness of all the zombies can make it more difficult.
It's down, not out.
That won't work.
Remember, we need to. Thank God we made it through.
Usually, it's up to you, but usually when I'm at home base and everybody has unlimited ammo, I usually will just let all the AI do the shooting instead of wasting your own ammo.
Yeah.
I'll usually just melee.
I could also just reload my weapons since we have so much ammo.
That's true. I think, again, I'm just biased on the hardest difficulty because, like, loot is so much harder to come by. I think that's why I get more, I'm very, generous on what I use.
So how do I craft the specific calibers now?
Okay, so did you install the mod?
Yes.
Okay, so either go up to the specific building or open up that base layout, and then you go to that building, go to the mod of it, and select it, and then you can craft, as long as you have the ammo resources for it, which you do because you have 29, and you can craft 7.62 or 5.56.
I see. Yeah. Oh, so these bags, they're kind of like raw resources and that you make specific items from.
Yes, that's exactly how it works.
All right. So what do we do now? Maybe we go...
We can go take care of some plague hearts. I'm trying to find where you see the scattering survivors because I still don't see them. But either way, she'll... Okay, so if you open up your mini-map, you see the little, the home sites?
Yeah.
So those home sites are where you will see whatever you require for that specific building. So if we find one more... how much influence do you have?
That's like the currency?
Yeah, it looks like you have 2290. I guess the HUD's telling me. So you have enough influence, which is perfect. It's just some of them you require more people. I think there might be one for 4. If not, that's going to be on a separate build or a separate map altogether. But it looks like the smallest one I'm seeing is for 5 people, which means you need one more person. If you look at the top right above us, there's actually a mall. That's like that's the best one for this map. However, you need 8 community members and you need 3,500 influence. That one takes more progression. But if you look down towards the bottom of the map, it looks like there's a cabin park motel that you can find. You just need one more community member.
Is that why you wanted me to get her?
Yeah, but the problem is that if you do get her, you're not going to have enough influence for it. But you'd be close. You would just need a couple hundred more. But I just wanted to be able to show you more of the map or more of the game because the starting base is very lackluster.
Hey, look, let's just go clear the plague hearts.
Yeah, because you'll get more influence that way, and then if you want, you can even pay to take a community member as well. That's also something you can keep in mind, which is cool. Okay, so let's go over and take care of this one.
Which one?
I waypointed it, so you can just follow the blue.
There. I have some goodies to trade straight from Trumbull Valley.
Oh, there you go. You just got a prompt for a trader, but we can go take care of that later. That's at the bottom of the map.
Over there?
Yeah, the blue marker is where you'll want to go. You can follow the road as well, since it actually takes you towards that way anyways. Yeah, as I was saying before, the doors you can use to hit zombies. It does a lot. It doesn't damage the vehicle. It only damages the door, but the door can take a lot more hits before it falls off.
Oh, so did I actually hit him with the door there, or did I?
On my end, you didn't, but that might have just been me. I don't know.
I tried to. Yeah, I don't think I hit him with the door there.
Skill issue.
If I take out the nearest plague heart, this should clear up.
Okay, so that one all the way over there.
Yeah, the 200 meters one. We're actually going to be right next to the mall. That building over there, that's the mall. You can't afford it because you need way more people, but just something to keep in mind.
Shit. Lot of plague zombies around here. Man,
This is actually a gun shop, so you might be able to find a lot of a lot of weapons.
Fuck, this ain't working for shit.
If you want, you can just defend me and I'll oh, that works too. All right, run away. Sometimes also, depending on the location, some of the zombies might spawn literally right on you. Not on you, but like in the room, and you'll see it.
See them spawn?
Yeah. There we go. That was easy.
Cool. That's
Must be opened by the owner, so you have to come take care of it first.
okay. This very, very America, a mall and a gun shop. Also, I want to make sure all of my survivors have at least one gun. I think that's just responsible.
Yes, smart man.
In area designated Trumbull Valley is beneath the baseline target.
Yeah, there's a lot of lore in this game, and as somebody who played the first game, some of the stuff I understand. But I kind of...
Is the first game worth playing?
So yes and no. It's very lackluster in terms of like things that you can do in the game, but at the same time, it has so many good features in it. It's hard to say yes or no. The only downside is it's only one player, so you'd have to play it by yourself. But as a person who played it for hundreds of hours, I'd recommend it. It's just kind of like one of the. It's like to me with Payday 2. If I were to play this game first, I probably wouldn't have enjoyed the first one. But both of them definitely do have pros and cons. I would recommend it, but that's up to you.
It's just lacking in content, basically. It's fun, but lacking in content.
Yeah, it does have one cool feature though. Like, if say we looted this building and you didn't have enough storage space to take it, what you could do is you'd be able to send a community member from your home base to come over here and grab loot for you. And you could either walk away and go do your own thing, and they will do the mission for you and grab you your loot, or you could even help them loot, and it would start an objective, and you would be able to play like tower defense almost while you waited for them. It was really fun, but they don't have that in this game. You have to do all the looting on your own.
I see.
But at the same time, you could enlist a survivor, have them walk over with you, and then use them as an extra backpack. But it's just not the same. It's kind of hard to explain, but it was more community driven in the first game versus on this one, where it's kind of like you're on your own, but you have like extra bodies at the place.
Yeah.
This might be a good outpost for you specifically because it does provide, if you clear it, well, we'd have to clear the plague heart first. But once you clear the plague heart, you'd be able to get passive income of ammo per day in game, which you might like.
Let's just go put this. Okay, so look, maybe we should just go kill the plague heart, so we can claim the outpost and store the stuff here. Or
yeah, so as I was telling you,
go to the neighboring folks and just maybe sell some stuff.
Yeah, if you want. Usually they don't have goods that are important to me, but that might be because I usually have all the loot I need. But you might find some stuff you might like because they might carry random goods. Oh yeah, so the plague heart's at the police station. More good loot, probably. So instead of shooting it this time, I'm gonna melee it.
Like the loot doesn't disappear, right?
Unless it's on the ground and you leave the game, no, it'll stay there the rest of your game. I'm trying to find it. Oh, here it is. If you want, you can just defend me and I'll melee it because it doesn't cost you anything.
Okay.
Because yeah, that's why I like close combat too, because I can melee forever and it's not going to affect my... It's not going to damage my weapon. It only costs stamina.
Can't actually take the blood samples.
Yeah, you're probably full on inventory space. Yeah, this is usually what I do on Lethal Zone because it takes saves ammo and weapon damage. Oh, here comes a bloater, by the way. I got him.
Oh, so you save the rifle ammo then for the bloater specifically?
Or just for other zombies, usually specifically for ferals because they're the most dangerous. Oh shit. Energy drinks are great for hordes of zombies because it allows you to melee for a lot longer without losing stamina because you're constantly refilling it. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Did you want one by chance?
We can just grab later, right?
You can, yeah, they actually will stay for the entirety of your game time. But you can have an unlimited amount as well. I'll pick them up as well. Alright, don't forget to loot the play cart. Or just open it, that way I can grab loot if your inventory space is full.
There's a, yeah, there's a bunch of crap. Kinda useful, I guess.
Yeah, this would be where you dodge through me like I was telling you about.
Yeah.
You want me to pick up this? Oh, you should have picked up these energy drinks. I'm gonna equip this backpack, that way I have more space and I'll pick up more goods for you.
So if I eat the bag of snacks,
that will just instantly refill your stamina. It's not anything passive. Energy drinks and anything like that will increase your stamina for a temporary amount of time.
Here's what we're gonna have to do. We're gonna have to I'm almost asleep. What happens when it reaches full? Will I just fall asleep on the ground?
No, like I said, you'll just be, you know how you were asking me earlier about if your stamina doesn't recharge because you keep running? It's like that. Here, if you want, we can go back home because my character's also tired. We can drop off the loot and then we can do trading and stuff after.
We're just gonna claim the gun outpost first, okay?
You want to do that first? Okay, I was gonna say we could do it after. Only
I mean, while we're still over here, we're just gonna claim it and then go home, basically.
Well, actually, you could. We both actually can change characters while we're here after you claim it. I forgot about that.
Thank you, Kanye. Very, very cool.
Exactly.
Site not secured. So is there like a zombie somewhere? Oh, there's one.
Fuck.
Damn, this shit is heavy.
No, that wasn't enough. So is there like a zombie within the walls, or is it that guy over there?
You have to look at all the areas before it'll let you. Hold on, let me change out of this because I fucking hate wearing this. So you just have to go in here and look at every area. You have to secure the area, aka the interior, before it'll let you. There we go. Now it's secure. Now you just gotta come over here and claim it.
Claim it.
Okay, that's heavy.
It'll cost influence, but yeah, now you can drop off supplies.
I think we could do even more here.
Can I also grab ammo here?
Yeah, you can do anything except for drop off rucksacks here. Now, here, I'm gonna put a gas tank in the trunk for you. I might have some. Actually, I do not. Do you have any gas tanks? Since this isn't in a parking spot, you'd have to grab it yourself. But at least it's right here.
I think I found everything I'm gonna.
And also, whenever you claim an outpost, if you haven't looted everything inside, it'll be a way faster animation. But I'm sure you just noticed.
Let me just drop all this ammo.
And yeah, you'll want to put that rucksack in the trunk. And then,
So,
like...
should I open the outpost, or...?
Open it? What do you mean? Like, upgrade it?
Yeah.
You could. It'll give you extra ammo per day. I don't know the specifics because I can't look because I'm not host, but...
I can let the character take over, so I think I'll just do that real quick.
Yeah, so one thing to keep in mind as well, you don't have to always go up to the supply locker to change characters. Same thing goes with the base layout. Since you're inside of a safe zone, you can change characters through the community tab in case you want to look at whoever might have any injuries and people you want to let heal still.
Might be those escaped prisoners we've heard about. But we should still help them, right?
The only downside into the ADSing in third person is it's always over the left shoulder. You can't change it. But I guess that's not that big of a deal.
I upgrade the outpost.
I'm sorry?
Should I upgrade the outpost?
I would. Like I said, it's nothing but benefits for you. It's just at the cost of, I think, materials or something specific and influence. Did you grab an extra gas can to put in the trunk of the car? Because we don't have extra gas.
No, I don't have any gas.
Okay, so what you can do is open up the base layout by going to the map and going to the base layout and go over there and at your storage, if you have fuel, which you do, you have 7 fuel resources. You can actually, for 2 fuel, you can make a gas can and craft it. And then it'll put it in your supply locker, which you can come over here and use.
So load gas can, do I take that?
Yeah, it'll fill up your gas can and put it in your inventory.
Okay.
And
No,
then
it didn't.
over here, sorry, your supply locker. And go to the consumables tab, which will be the 4th tab. And then grab it and put it in the trunk.
Oh, where the fuck is it? There's no gas can here.
Did you crafted it? It usually will be up towards the top underneath the books. You'll see like your textbooks and then toolkits if you have any in your supply locker.
No, I don't. Okay, so let me try this again. Map, base, storage, load gas can.
Yeah, it looks like you didn't do it. You still have 7 fuel resources.
Yeah, I have the whole space on it. No?
It should say something about making filling up a gas tank with gas.
I don't think so.
That's weird.
Open supply locker.
Yeah, it's
There's
still
still no gas cans here.
yeah, it's still showing me your spot is still with 7.
Oh, there's 15 gas cans. So it was tab. Oh, I click on tab 5. I see. Now we have a lot of gas cans here.
Oh, it's not under consumable. My bad.
No, it was the 4th tab, but I checked the 5th tab.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I would refill it once, and then if you have an extra gas tank, then put it in the trunk.
Yeah.
And while you do that, I'm gonna quickly go over here and hide because I'm gonna go pee really quick while I'm safe. Just,
Do you mind if I just go and kill some zombies around here?
yeah, I don't mind. Did you put an extra gas tank in the trunk? Cool, thank you. Let me drop that off. And I will change characters really quick. Looks like all of my characters are getting infected and need to heal their injuries, which I can only do at my base. So if you want, once we do this next objective, do you want to take a break off of your community and we can go to mine?
Yeah, let's go to your community after this.
Okay. Alright, so yeah, go ahead and kill some zombies. I'm just going to go AFK over here. If I'm getting hurt, try and protect me, but I should be fine. I'll be right back.
Well, better than a kick in the ass.
I hear lots of people bad-mouthing the Army, calling them cowards. The Army I know, the soldiers I served with, they would never
just leave people behind. But until we understand what really happened, know that Red Talon is here for you.
So the real army's gone, but we have these guys? Whatever.
Sweep out some cobwebs, and we might be able to settle in here.
Okay, I'm back.
So how do I heal my character? Because he still has those bandages on him.
If your red bar is depleted at all, what you can do is you can scroll over to the item. You can either open up your inventory and use it, or you can just use the scroll wheel and swap between your consumable items that are on your character, and then you press Q to use it.
Should I do that, or should I just kind of wait until he's even more injured?
Depends on what you're using. If he's almost dead and you use a bandage, it'll fill up some of it, not all of it. Or if you want, you can just fill it up. It's not a super big deal. Did you want to do any of these other objectives, or do you want to just go to mine? Because I have one more character who... Okay.
Yep.
What I'll do is I'm going to exit to main menu. When you exit, it'll always save.
This mall is kick-ass.
Yeah, it has a lot of built-in buildings that you don't have to worry about building or destroying, stuff like that, which is cool.
Hang on, let me just grab some food real quick.
I don't think I'm gonna get better without help.
And I'll invite you. Oh, I gotta make it not... Or I gotta make it multiplayer. There we go.
It's me, with a breaking news report.
Oh, fuck yeah, this is Pog. I just loaded onto my base. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's right. You were saying you're making food. So the trader I was telling you about, that's really rare. They only show up on Fridays and Saturdays. I think Sundays as well. But I loaded up into my world, and I'm seeing the mysterious wandering trader. Pretty much that's where I was telling you that you have the chance of them having a bunch of good books and stuff like that to try or to buy. And since I have so much influence, I'm gonna go do that. I'm actually gonna use a first aid kit real quick. I think I have some. All right, so let's go ahead and... So you're gonna notice a little bit of latency in certain animations and when you're fighting zombies, like I was telling you before. Let me actually refill the car a little bit. So it's not actually that big of a deal. I didn't have that much of a problem on your world, but just keep in mind that it might feel different. That's why.
No. Nice.
Oh, it looks like you went to the parking spot to load the gas can. What I was trying to tell you to do was you have to go over to the storage, not the actual vehicle. Anyways, go ahead and go to the, you're the driver, so. Unless you want me to drive.
Yeah, I'll let you drive.
Okay. So yeah, there's gonna be quite a lot of goods over here with this person.
Hey there. We've got an offer for you, if you'd like to hear it.
And by the way, I got about 50 more minutes I can play, just a heads up.
Cool.
You gonna go back to Payday after we're done?
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Did you say 5-0?
Yeah.
Okay.
You want to go back to Payday tomorrow, or do you want to take another hit at this game?
That's entirely up to you.
I'm down to give it another day or two. I'm sure I'll do a lot of ECM rushing on my day off.
Yep. So does that mean we're doing Decay tomorrow too?
Yeah, if you're down for it.
Sure thing.
Also keep in mind we're on a totally different map. So you might not, or things that are going to look different because that's why. So we have to go to one of these 3 locations and go find her. Maybe we get lucky and find her on the first one. We've got hopes that it's going to be on the left. Actually, no, I think it's going to be the one by itself. So let's go over here. This is actually the best map in the, or the best basin on this map is the baseball field we're at. Oh boy, there's an infestation here.
And this is on the hardest difficulty, right?
No, no, no. This is a standard zone. This is same as you. Yeah, no, you would, not because of you or anything, but you would die really quickly. It's definitely a different level.
Yeah, oh yeah, when I take newbies with me to play Death Sentence, they die very, 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 very quickly, simply because they don't know how to move around the map and they don't use cover at all. That's the biggest one.
Alright, all the screamers are dead. We just gotta kill the rest of the zombies at this infestation. The person isn't even here, but I guess at least we took out a infestation.
That won't work.
Also, for some reason, this barn right here, I don't know if you noticed, but your audio gets a little funny sounding. Something with the barns that causes the audio to sound like you're in like a tunnel, even if you're not in it specifically.
Looks like we've got the infestation.
All right, this one's done. Now we can go ahead and go to the...
There's a plague heart here.
Let's do that after, only because the trader might have some really good weapons for you and I.
Okay.
I might buy you some stuff with all this influence that I don't need.
Thank you.
Yeah, because they're gonna have like high caliber weapons. They're very expensive to use just because of the weapon or the ammo it requires, but you can actually like 2-shot, 3-shot juggernauts and kill them pretty quick. Unless you'd rather fight them. Oh, she's in, or he's in here. Wait, what? Their name's Kayla, but they sound like a girl. Oh, the image is totally different. That's funny.
Hello, my friend.
And keep in mind the influence that you have is
What do you have to trade?
I'm on board with that.
for your... Oh, okay, perfect. So the skill that I use per player always is guaranteed per person. So there's actually a firearms training manual in here that I'm going to buy for you, which will allow you to, if you want to try a specific shooting skill whenever you level it up, you can, and if you don't like it, you can always respec.
You look well.
So he has a Tommy gun. He's got like it looks like a Thanatos almost. And there's also a Desert Eagle with a scope on it if you want one of these. The only problem with the Desert Eagle, at least on the higher difficulties, is literally if you use any non-silenced weapons, zombies will not stop spawning, so I can't use weapons like this on higher difficulties, but if you want it, I can get it for you. Any of these.
Sure. Can I get the, which one is the best? Or, the most,
So the Thanatos looking weapon is 22 pounds, but
See a plague dead in the middle.
they call it a anti-material rifle. Like that's what they call it in game. It's not a sniper rifle.
With that,
And then one of the other ones is a cannon. Bolt action rifles never jam or break. I'll get this for you so you can try it. It's just really heavy. Same with the Tommy gun, because why not? I'm gonna go put him in the trunk and you can take him. Same with the book. So I pretty much got what I wanted out of that. We can go take care of that plague heart now. I wouldn't put those in your inventory right now, specifically because they're going to make you really heavy. I was just putting them in there so that way once we finish, you can transfer them to your locker.
Alright. Are we doing the plague heart now then?
Yeah.
just perfect.
Oh, I fucking missed. Skill issue. Do you notice how the audio sounds funky when you're next to the barn?
Alright.
Yeah, keep in mind now that you're the second player, you're blue.
Yep.
I'm barely even hurting it.
Fuck it, I'll go grab another weapon from the car and just shoot that fucker. Come on, you fucking blood shit. Oh, I think I broke my,
Yeah, we are on standard zone. Okay.
Yeah, it's all broken.
Oof.
Okay, dude, I'm almost infected.
Uh-oh. Not as big of a deal on lower difficulties because you have a way longer time to use a cure. But you'll be on like a timer, and every time you get hit by blood plague zombies, the timer will deplete.
It's damaged.
When I'm all the way done, I'll be fucked, basically.
Yeah. So wait for the gas to go away. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
I'm fucking dead.
No.
Dude, I'm dead.
Fuck.
What happened?
Oh, no, it looks like you're good. You're on standard zone, so it's gonna let you get back up. It's because you went into the gas. How much time left do you have on your plague?
2 hours and 58 minutes.
Oh yeah, what the fuck? You have so much time. Let's just loot it really quick, or I'll loot it really quick, and then we'll go back to base and I'll give you a cure. Or I'll teach you how to make a cure.
Now the Zeds are joining the party.
So how much is it on max?
The timer?
Yeah.
5 minutes.
Oh shit.
Yeah, there's a... Yeah. You always want to carry blood plague cure on you when you're on higher difficulties. That's just kind of
2
a...
hours, 58 minutes. They are 5 minutes.
Yeah, it's like a thing that people probably don't understand or know what's happening. So they'll be like, what? What do I need to do? All right, let me repair it with a toolkit, and then we'll get going.
Look, when people have around around 100 hours in Payday 2, I try to bring them into Death Wish at least. But some people can start.
You're driving, by the way.
If they have a lot of experience. So I think when I have around 100 hours in this game, maybe I can slowly start looking at max.
Yes, it's definitely way more fun. I love the challenge. You're driving, by the way.
And where do we go?
Go to the yellow marker, not the orange one, but the yellow.
I'm fucking dumb.
Woman driver.
Yeah, Asian woman driver. That was bad, wasn't it?
Ooh.
I wish I was sorry, but I'm really not. Every time I make a joke like that, I think people who can't take jokes is that kind of pussies. It's also never the person you're referring to who gets offended when you make those jokes. It's always one of these, like, fish mouth people that get offended. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh boy, I made it to day 2.
Day 2 of what?
Day 2 of in-game.
Oh.
My other community that's on lethal zone is at day 85.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, I need to get one more person for my community. It looks like I do have a place that's allied, so I'll probably go to them after we drop this stuff off.
So farm influence, do you just go around and, you know, break zombies with your
Go park in the parking spot. It'll be up towards the other side. You get influenced by killing zombies, groups of zombies, infected or blood plague zombies, by completing objectives, dropping off rucksacks. Here, go ahead and oh, hold on, me.
Hey guys, I brought back some supplies.
Can I drop
Okay.
this off your base?
Yeah, everything that goes in the supply locker goes to your community specifically, but rucksacks do not. So I'm gonna go teach you how to make a plague cure.
So, hang on. Set of power tools.
I hope nothing heard that.
Power tools, those are used for making upgrades faster with like workshop related actions.
Can I learn this firearm?
I think it only works if you specialize, like you have to be specialized in shooting first before you can respec. So that's just something important to have in your inventory. It's also a very valuable training tool.
Do I take these weapons, or
Everything that's in the trunk, if you just transfer it by pressing T, like in your community, it will go to your supply locker. So you can just transfer it all. I gave that all to you, so.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Kat.
Okay, so what you're...
Friendly.
Work on clearing out some.
Let me find my infirmary. Here's my infirmary, so I'll show you what to do. You have to go use it, and then you're gonna see like craft blood plague items or something like that.
Is that what I do?
Yeah, you're gonna craft a plague cure.
Okay.
And then
I use it.
yeah, is it in your inventory? Yep, there you go. Now you're good.
Cool.
You might want to change characters though, because your character's probably injured though, like crazy. So if that's the case, you would just rest or swap to somebody else.
How do I do that?
Since you're not in your world, you have to open up the community tab to look at all your players and then hit T to take control.
Let's go with... let's give this Julia Phi some love, I guess. Yeah.
Sounds good.
Let's see, what... Oh shit, I want a better rucksack for her. This is horrible. Absolutely horrible.
Oof. Oh shit. Okay, so I have a max of 25 ammo, so I'm going to use my storage since I don't have a place to make specific ammo, and I just made a lot.
Should I actually craft with my items?
Craft what?
Craft, like, I don't know.
If there's anything that you can craft, yeah, but you might not have anything that you need to craft this very minute. So let's go ahead and I am going to go over here and ally one of these people so we can move to a better base. That way you can see a newer base in action instead of the boring starting ones. So go ahead and get in the car with me.
Yo. Okay, let's go. Can you believe some people actually have less than 100 incomes?
Come inside.
Yeah, it's pretty bonkers.
Hey, how's life treating you?
Me. We got knowledge of computers. Do I have knowledge of computers? I don't think so. No, I do. So I don't want them.
Hola, friend. What's new?
We've also got computers.
Okay.
They got nothing. Let's take them.
Honestly,
Medicine
I think you
textbook?
do
I
better with
could...
us than with these guys.
Do I need that medicine textbook?
Like how they're running off. You can find lots of those around the map. That just, like I said, if you don't have a community skill, or if you have a player that doesn't have a community skill, you can learn how to... They can get knowledge of it by using it, or...
Okay.
It will level up that skill. You also level up your items by, or you level up their experience by doing tasks that revolve around that specific skill.
I have to get more of those.
So yeah, if you ever craft medicine and you have somebody with knowledge of medicine, their medicine will level up over time. Stuff like that.
So you want to have one character specialized in everything, right?
Yeah, so that way your community can be at its full potential. There are some that you will miss out on because there is a maximum. It's between 9 to 12, I think, community members. It's all based on... it's just kind of all based on the luck. Sometimes, if you have a maximum of 9 characters, you can't recruit anybody specific, but you might get lucky and find an objective that will have people... ask to be in your community afterwards, and you'll be like, hell yeah, give me more.
Okay, so basically after you have 9 members, you can't just recruit any old...
Yeah, pretty much. Unless you exile them, or execute him. So let's go ahead and go back to my home base.
You know, that's kind of what I thought. That's why I want to be careful with who I recruit into my community.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. You can also keep in mind though, you can toss them away pretty much. You can always recruit somebody just to have the extra spot and then go find another base that requires more people, and then as soon as you take it over, just exile them. That's also something you can do. You don't have to keep that many people. You're driving again, by the way.
Okay, look, it's just better if you drive, because I really don't know. Like I
get lost.
It a little bit now, so I know a little bit, but it's still where I don't feel super comfortable.
You're good.
What's going on?
Oh, we got their attention now.
I don't know, it's just funny. Turtle Ridge, okay. So I guess we're back.
Okay.
I just ate a whole bar of chocolate and my teeth feel all wonky.
Skill issue. All right, let me give this lady, when she comes in, some goodies. Ew, she has a heavy weapon. Cringe. Bladed weapon, yes.
Probably wanna keep an energy drink on me, right?
Yeah, because it'll, for like a minute or so, it'll keep your... Fuck, I'm drawing a brain fart. It will keep you constantly refilling stamina non-stop.
Yeah.
Be safe. See you around.
Okay, let me just go grab some water.
Sounds good.
I'm listening. Yeah.
Bloater, I better shoot it before it gets close.
Better make this last mag count.
Yeah, I don't want to give that to her right now. Let's just do... There we go.
Helping newbies. Okay. Sick burn. I'm just kidding. I am a noob to State of Payday 2 or whatever the fuck this game was called.
State of Decay... The Payday. State of the Payday.
State of Decay 2. The zombification.
Take her easy.
Oh, I have to take control of them? Damn. State of Payday's Decay 2.
Can I like chat in game?
Yeah.
No, it's only a quick chat.
Yeah, it's only quick chat.
That's fucking...
Skill issue.
Yeah. Game issue. So you can't type in game?
I don't think so. Alright, let's go do this next thing. Oh, do I still have her enlisted? Oops, hold on. Let me kick her out. I don't need her. I'm not trying to get her killed.
What's happening? Don't get dead, okay?
Also in the first game, I don't think you can injure your AI in this one, but you could actually run them over in the first game and kill them. If not, hurt them, and then their morale would be lowered on you, like, hey, you're an asshole.
I see.
Yeah, morale can affect a lot of things. If you have really good morale, your players will do things faster. They'll go out and find things for you. It's pretty cool.
Hey, one more thing. Is there like an end boss in this game, or does it just go on forever?
So the legacy is basically the story. Once I promote a leader, it'll tell me to destroy all the play cards. Once you destroy all the play cards on the map, it will let you do a few like finale missions, and you can either continue on with your community as is, or you can complete your legacy and then get things like a legacy boon for that specific leader trait, and so on. Or you can just ignore the legacy and just keep teleporting to new maps and doing stuff.
Okay, so if I do the legacy, it deletes the community?
Yes, but you get to keep the characters. So you can build a legacy pool of survivors that are like to your liking, which is pretty cool.
So you can, this is how you make builds in this game then, but they're a bit more final then. Can you have multiple?
Yeah. Yeah, you can have up to 50 characters in your legacy pool.
Of course.
Oh, they only have a bunch of crap here. Bolt crafting tool set. I'll actually need that, but I'll need more workshops.
You know it.
This is going to be an interesting mission because we have to go to 3 separate sets of communities, and we have to... One of them is going to be rowdy and loud and be mad at us and try and kill us. The other one's just going to be dead when we get there. And then the other one, I can't remember. But we have to go to... Oh, it looks like there's only 2 of them, so it might be both of those. Yeah, pretty much we're just like... As a quote-unquote sheriff, we're just kind of investigating everything. So this is going to be hostile people, so just be careful. They might shoot. Yep, they're shooting.
Hang on, what's going on?
That's right, I just killed them all.
I wasn't paying attention there for a moment.
You're good. So if you want, since we killed these people, you can come loot them.
This place ain't ever gonna feel safe.
Where?
There's 2 more bodies on the ground. Is it not going to let you loot them? Oh, it might be because I'm the host and I have to check them first. You might be able to loot that middle one that I just checked. Does it let you or no?
This one?
It's right behind me. It's right here.
No.
Oh, okay. Maybe only the host can, but...
I'm just gonna...
I'm gonna put a couple guns in the trunk that you can look at.
So does this game have like a competitive community, like Death Sentence 1 Down solos for Payday 2?
I don't think so. There are challenges that people like to do. Some people like to do one character only communities and stuff like that.
That sounds painful.
Well, yeah, because the only way that you can, you know, heal your injuries and stuff is by passively letting them rest. And if your character's tired, the only way you can fix that problem is by letting them sleep. Or maybe the game is intentionally designed to where if you have one player, you can't loot them, or you can't let them get tired. But who knows? These people are all dead because they were playing loud music.
Holy shit.
This is what human... Yeah, these are the human zombies. And now they're dead.
Human zombie?
It was the players that we just came over to... Or the people that we just came over to check on because they were playing loud music, allegedly. So the zombies came and killed them. Or bit them.
Let's see. Very smart to play loud music.
In a zombie game, yep. Skill issue.
Yeah.
Yeah, nothing good.
I can't even find anything. There's like a barn here, or this.
Here's the last one.
Wow, this looks depressing.
Yeah, this game's lighting and stuff is intended to be sad.
Sad?
Well, it's supposed to be like a depressing state or environment.
Hang on, I just gotta test out my crossbow here. That's a feral.
Uh-oh, you see a feral? Be careful.
Oh.
I'm coming to help. One thing you should do in between fighting, if somebody's about to attack you, just dodge. That's how I mitigate a lot of my damage taken, is by dodging.
If only I had
plague sample here?
I can't carry anymore.
I'll get it.
The crossbow is kind of bad, actually. Maybe it's good for sniping or something, but like I don't think I could kill him even in one shot, and the reload is just fucking ass.
Better than nothing.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of the crossbow.
Holy shit, look over there. We better go smash them with the corridor.
If I take out the nearest
If you want to.
this should clear up. I think.
So this is probably how you farm infamy. You just
Farm influence?
How to farm, like.
Typically it's just faster to that base. Yeah, it is. Just do objectives, because you can get like 200 influence per objective versus killing a few zombies and getting 5 influence.
Yeah,
or killing specials like that one. Like I just got 6 from that one.
I saw the lag. It was kind of wonky, but hey, so I'm just gonna go publish my last stream while you're driving.
Okay.
The zombie situation's out of control. Can you help us out?
What does publishing do? Like put it on a YouTube channel?
I publish them on Twitch so people can view my past streams.
Oh, I thought it was already like that, because my streams will get viewed. Oh, maybe I am not doing it right. Who knows?
You're publishing them on YouTube anyways, right?
Yeah, but to Twitch, people look at Payday 2 and will see it. Here, you can take those weapons once I get out of this inventory.
Okay. Let me just
Real graceful.
just transfer these to base.
Sounds good.
I just want to keep using the crossbow for now.
Nice.
Alright, so what do we do now?
We are gonna go to the orange objective.
Actually, maybe I should grab a better weapon. Grab some ammo for it. I'll just how do I store this? And the ammo for this is 22 cal. Do I have any 22 cal? Yes, I have plenty of 20.
If you ever are looking for certain resources and you can't find them, you can also use the radio channel to look for resources. Like people will tell you where certain places are or items are. But yeah, let me quickly go over to... Oh wait, I already converted them. That's right. What about instead of doing objectives first, let's do we'll move bases. I actually haven't really used this one. It'd actually be kind of fun to try. Well, what do you think? Do you wanna look at it? You wanna live in a church, or do you want to live in a camp? Let's do actually the camp because it looks like it has more slots and stuff available.
Yeah, max slots is the way to go.
Yep.
If not, I'd choose to live in the church because then God will protect me. Except if I swear, and I tend to swear a lot, so he'd probably just kill me instead.
You play Minecraft at all?
I used to play the game in like from InfDev to pre-release, but then I stopped.
No,
so I haven't played Minecraft in many years.
I only brought it up because when I was living out from this place, I was able to port forward my server on my streaming PC. I have a streaming community related Minecraft server, so whenever I move and it's up, you can always play it. It'll usually always be on whenever I'm playing.
The reason I rage quit the game was because I lost my account. Like I lost my password and I didn't have a proper recovery email sent or like something like that. Like, just some really freak accident happened with that account, and I got kind of, you know, I didn't want to spend another $20 because I thought they were gonna give like, oh, so I lost this account I played with since Intev, then maybe I lost like the potential rewards, you know, for playing since Intev. Because Nosh said, oh yeah, if you play the game since Intev, maybe you get like better rewards in the future. Did they ever add that, by the way?
Add what?
Like what I just described. So basically, if you play the game for longer enough, you get more. Get like special items in the game.
In Minecraft, I'm not too sure. I don't even play it that serious or that much. We gotta kill all of these zombies, and we gotta clear the area before it'll let me secure it.
You motherfucker, not V.
It's always funny breaking the glass in here because this is my home, so every time I leave, I'm gonna break glass and it'll magically repair itself.
Too fucking loud.
Just letting it recover.
This place is pretty cool.
You're gonna claim this place, right?
Yeah. I have to check every... What the... Bro, I ran into this corner, now I'm stuck. You see me?
Yeah, so how do you do that now? I'm
gonna
see it off stream.
So you have to open up the radio commands and you'll see a prompt that says stuck, ? And if you stand still, it'll teleport me.
Okay, so that's radio stuck. I see.
There we go. Now it moved me. That's hella funny. I just ran in the corner and it was like, oh, now you're stuck. Your screen might fade to black for a sec after I claim it. Here we go.
Like I can't find. Did you claim it now?
No, I have to find the actual like lighthouse or the little lamp that'll tell me to claim it. But I don't know where it is. This is a skill issue. Normally it's highlighted, but I'm not seeing it. Oh, here we go. I walked right past it. Is your game fade to black?
Yes.
There we go. So now everything's here. I gotta open this up and start clearing stuff.
What is this black beer?
Black beer? Black bear?
Like a black beer outside the front.
Maybe because it's a camp, so it's like a fun wacky thing. I don't know. So this place comes with, it looks like, I'm gonna upgrade to a storage too, but it's got a built-in kitchen, a built-in well that provides water, but I don't need that because of my, actually I guess I didn't equip it, so yeah, I forgot I'm not using the builder boon, but yeah, it comes with water supplies, which is good. But instead of the typical small slots that we had at the first base, this one comes with 3 small slots and 2 large slots.
Cool.
But the best part about large slots is you can build certain facilities like a trading... what's it called? A trader lounge. Which will allow you to call any trader of any resource type to your base and you can just trade with influence. I'll put the infirmary inside. Workshop will be over here. Alright, while this stuff clears, we can go do some objectives. Since it's not single player, I don't want to bore you by standing there. Normally, whenever I move to a base, I'll spend like 10 minutes building stuff.
You can do that. I'm just checking Discord.
Oh, okay. Also, like, the better bases you find, the more secure it will be. So, like, a lot of areas won't be reachable for the zombies. Like, they'll have to, like, go into different barricades instead.
Oh, sorry, I didn't catch that. What did you say?
So, depending on the base as well, like, if you find higher quality bases, they will be more maintained and will be more protected from random zombies and stuff like that. Like, so they can't just climb over every obstacle and get inside.
Yep. Okay, so just get your stuff set up here, and I'll just chill until you're ready, because there's kind of a lot of stuff here I have to check.
No worries. So what we're gonna do after we do the bone saws mission, we're going to go find a power facility, which it looks like there's one right here. No, that's a water supply. But you can find outposts, like I was telling you, ones that provide power to your base. So that way I can actually build a hydroponics for my community. Build a workshop completed. I need more scraps of circuitry though.
Okay, everyone get ready to play some heavy defense.
Oh, it looks like a zombie threat's happening, so you might want to head back in.
Okay, right, yeah. In 20 seconds, okay.
That's funny, there's a kick player option. I didn't even know that. More you know.
Alright, let's fucking kill them, I guess.
Hell yeah. We can actually do like one more mission, and then if you want, we can... I might head off just like a few minutes early. That way you can go back to whatever you're doing.
Yeah, sure.
And then we can come back and take care of all these. Yeah. Yeah, you can start up your stream if you'd like after this fight.
Sure. Where the fuck are... Oh, there.
Yeah, they come out through less entries because of the tall spiked walls.
Yeah, but I'm not seeing any to shoot.
It's because this base is super huge.
Yeah, this space is fucking huge. Hang on, let me... Ah. My aim is off.
Yeah, you can always look at the minimap as well to tell you where zombies are. Higher difficulties and what you can't, but right now we can.
How do I... Is it character and... Oh, scouting?
Scouting just makes it to where you have more visible range whenever you're looking through stuff like on the minimap. I think it also allows you to, if you drive by buildings, it makes it easier for you to discover it without having to get out and go look at it. It can be useful, but what's the other options?
Acrobatics.
Acrobatics is good. That one allows you to do farther and higher dodges, like big rolls and stuff, which can be useful, but for my playstyle, it's not. It does like the total opposite. All right, let's go reclaim this clinic, and then we'll hop off for the day. That was a fun 3 hours. My map is all fucked up. I need to take better care of the infestations and stuff, but I'll worry about that later.
I gotta say, this game is fun. I like this game. I'm gonna play a lot of this.
Attaboy. Just sucks that we're stuck in the middle of a infamy grind.
This should clear up.
Yeah, I'll be max infamy soon though, so...
Yes. So I never do the optional side thingies because there's no point. It doesn't change anything. It's just wasting time. So I'm just going straight to the clinic that we're supposed to save for them. There's a lot of objectives and missions in the game that are like based towards specific types of communities. Ones that you can convert later into your community, or you can use them for passive benefits. But this Bone Saws group is supposed to be like a medical team, so you can use them for medical advice. You can use them for crafting first aid kits.
Will that make killing zombies easier?
What was that?
A warlord community, will that make killing zombies easier?
No, warlord leaders just are basically all about threatening everybody and being the kings of the area. Pretty much your goal is to just go kill every bad guy you see, people who don't want to cooperate with you. You want to kill them. You're all about having ammo and resources ready to go to fight.
Job's done.
Keep up the fantastic work, you.
There are long-term biological effects.
I'm just trying to level up my shooting. It's almost leveled up.
I can't fucking kill shit.
What's that?
I can't fucking kill shit, man. My aim is all wonky. Oh shit, look over there. Over here, man. There's like a fucking
Fuck, man.
boatload.
Yay, it's maxed out. Let's level up weapons handling. So there's another option that I have called sharpshooting, which improves steadiness, bullet penetration, and dismemberment, which can be useful, but weapon handling is king. Now if my weapon jams at any point, I can just fix it without having to go back to base and repairing it.
I've almost maxed out scouting on this character.
Attaboy.
Thank you in advance.
Yeah.
In case I die before you get here.
Let's fuck. Since that was a lot faster than expected, I'm gonna go to a home base, grab a food rucksack, and then we'll go take care of we'll go give a community some food because they're asking about it. There's a specific objective which I hate because it's like for greedy people, but there's a mission where you'll find like a group of survivors who will constantly ask you for shit and tell you that you're taking it all and like be like petty about it. So what you do is or what I do is I always tell them no, fuck off, and then they get upset and then they threaten to kill us, and then I just go and kill them. Problem solved.
I'm not friend like that in real life.
Wow, how nice of him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just go grab a food rucksack from home. You can always grab rucksacks from your base instead of having to find some as well.
He also thinks he can like punch me and stuff, but he's too weak to do anything.
What a guy.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a jug. He's not very happy. Oh, there's a feral over here. I forgot. Oops. Woman driver. Oh my god, woman driver.
Do I stay in the car?
Yeah, you can. I'll be right back. I just gotta grab.
Okay.
If you ever go up to your storage shed, you'll be able to grab specific items, like rucksacks, and put them in your truck.
I see.
I just gotta find it though.
What do I do with all of these Steam trading cards?
You can either craft the badge, or I think there's a feral coming after you, by the way. Yeah, there's a feral on you. Be careful. Oh fuck, I'm coming back to help. Yeah, he hurts. There we go.
Yeah, he fucking hurts like a madman. So if I rest, will my character recover health?
I'm honestly not too sure about that one. I think they can, but all I know is that it will recover passive injuries. That's what, like, you can... There is a specific mod you can get for your infirmary, which will allow you to convert, or let them passively heal their health entirely, but I don't usually use it. All right, food rucksack. Here we go. We're good to go skedaddle now.
Where's the fucking car? Oh, you're over there.
Get on me, car, bro.
There we go.
Yeah, so ferals are terrible on the highest difficulty because they'll usually be in groups of 3. But instead of having a one shot to the head, they will have like basically a hardened head, and you have to shoot them 3 times in the head before their helmet or their head breaks open, and then you shoot them again and they die.
Yeah.
So.
Is there any negative to keeping the door just open like this while driving?
No, if you just hit too many zombies, it'll just break off, which can expose you to zombies grabbing you if you're in a standstill and they'll pull you out.
I see.
Or ferals as well. Just having the door open doesn't change that, but ferals usually can one hit the door off.
Or it could be military. It's too soon to
Like on higher difficulties or this difficulty too?
I think this one as well. But it's funny though, because they definitely don't spawn as much on this difficulty. Literally, like every block I go, there's a feral. All right, let me take us back to home base, and then we'll be able to save.
Textbook and craftsmanship textbook. Can I afford? Yes. Let me just buy those real quick.
There you go. Also, always aim for the head, because I don't think you can kill him just by shooting him in the chest a bunch.
Yeah.
All right, I'll take us back to home base.
I hate wind power. It's really unreliable, it's super expensive, and it's just a mess, basically. It's also kind of back reliant on the whole carbon cycle, because to produce wind power, you need the power from non-wind power sources.
Oh fuck. Woman driver.
Glass fiber panels are not biodegradable in any way at all, so, you know, you can't really remake them into anything either. So it's just like wind power is just a very, 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 very bad. Now, for some reason, a lot of people tend to see it as this miracle source of energy, but what they're actually looking for is nuclear power. They can also be very dangerous, wind power, because in cold weather, ice and stuff will gather on the wind, and it will like just swing around, like especially in winter. And it can be life-threatening. It's also life-threatening to birds. Wind power is just a big old mess.
All right, I think it's a good time to save here. Exit to the desktop. Are you streaming?
Yep.
Okay. I'll raid you here in a minute. I'm gonna hang up on Discord and I'm gonna get off and I'll raid you. Okay.
Yep. Have a good day at work. So thanks for playing. See ya.
Thank you. You take care. Have fun.
Take care. Have fun.
Alrighty guys, I'm going to be heading out and I'm going to be raiding Burgle. Thank you as always for watching. I had fun playing a little bit of something else for once. Teaching somebody the basics of another game. It's fun. Thank you for watching live and or watching the stream after the fact. Appreciate it. Let me hydrate for Eddie. Cheers. Everybody take care. See you soon. Peace out. I'm going to raid Burgle now.